Hello, everybody, and good morning. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. So far, anyway. So we're going to wait for everybody to pop in. I just put out another notification on the community tab for those who are not getting the notifications. Please smash that like button on your way in so people know that we are live. Nana, good morning, Nana. I hope you're doing well. Just made myself a nice hot coffee. The weather here is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Kate Bell, good morning, my dear. I think Kay Mitch went out for a bit. I think she'll be back in a bit. My sister should be in a bit. Good morning, Nikki. Please smash that like on your way in so people know that we are live. A lot of people aren't getting the notifications. And I let everybody know, in order to get your notifications anywhere on YouTube, in the YouTube app itself, you have to allow notifications or you won't get notifications for anybody, including me. Cherry B, good morning. So a lot to talk about. We got a lot coming up this week also, you guys. Thank you for smashing that like button. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. And give the video a like, please. It helps the channel and it's free to do. So we have an updated read that is coming tomorrow on the Kansas City fans. There's a lot of information that has been coming out regarding that. So I will be doing an update tomorrow. I might even go live tomorrow and do that update live. And then I'm going to also do an updated read on that case, because I think that there's a lot that came out in the first read with the Ancestor deck. So now I'm going to go into other decks to see what more information we can get regarding that. So we're going to be doing that. I'm also going to be doing an updated read. I've got a lot of requests for an updated read on Michael Vaughn, little monkey they call him. And I also got a new read that's going to be coming out on a new case. And that is, let me just see here. I've gotten tons of requests for this. She's been missing. She's a child that's been missing, Ella Jones from Washington State. So I will be doing an Ancestor read on that. Also, I've been paying attention to the Chad Daybell case, the 30th, which was supposed to be another court date. It's been vacated, so we won't be doing that. I'm keeping an eye on the Brian Koberger case, but in the Chad Daybell case, they're going forward, you guys. If you haven't seen my live that we did when his lawyer tried to get off the case, and he was ordered he has to stay on the case right away. It seems like right after that hearing, the prosecutor's office issued all its subpoenas. Like there's over 60 subpoenas that have been issued. So that case is going forward, and that is starting on April 1st. So, Des, I got you. And the black deck for both reads, I got you. Just wrote that down. So they're going ahead with the Chad Daybell case. So we will be covering that. We'll be streaming that live from the courtroom. The Brian Koberger stuff, I'm really waiting on that. We heard on Friday that the defense wants to put his trial off until 2025. I don't think that's going to happen. The prosecution wants the trial to go ahead this summer. The judge took it under advisement. He's going to make a decision on it. We don't know when that decision is going to come, but I will keep an eye on the record and let you guys know as soon as I know anything about that also. Also, there's some paperwork that's been filed in that case also, the Brian Koberger. I know a lot of people are really concerned about this. The defense asking for disclosure. There's something that's been filed on that, and I'm going to go over it with you. They've got to keep it relevant, okay? So each time there's a hearing or just before a hearing, they will put in a motion for discovery. And that's just in case something else has popped off or come in. They're letting the prosecution know they want it. So it's keeping it relevant and keeping it on the record. As far as I know, everything. Now, there's 2 more warrants that went out for TikTok and Meta for Ethan Chapin, Dylan Mordetson, and Bethany Funk. So when those come back, like we'll see a 12th motion for discovery from the defense because that has been filed now. So they know that there's going to be data coming back from that. They want it. And it's just to keep the record to date. So, they can't say, the prosecution can't say, well, they didn't ask for it. Every time there's a hearing or anything, they ask for it just to keep it on the record. But the prosecution has responded to that, and we will go over that also. Actually, I think before we start the reads, Jennifer, I got you. So you want both? Okay. So you want the black and the message from heaven for Brother Andy. Let me just sharpen my pencil here. I just broke it. There we go. So good morning, everybody coming in. Let me give some shout outs. Sister is here. And Jennifer Fleming. Alicia, hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Please smash that like on your way in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I'm not going to be doing a live on Brian Koberger this week, so I'm going to show it to you now, what I'm talking about. Let me just get to it. Because a lot of people know that we do talk about the cases that we are covering. Let me just see here. I think it's here. Just give me a second, you guys. I think it's this one. Let me just make sure. Okay, here it is here. Okay. So let me share this with you guys while you guys are getting your requests in for reads. I'm going to make it bigger so you guys can see it. Okay. So this was filed on the 22nd. Okay, because the defense had set forth a motion for discovery, the 11th request, right? And this is what I mean. They do that to keep it on the record, okay? So it says here, state's response to the defendant's 11th supplemental request for discovery to the defendant, Brian Christopher Koberger, and counsel, Ann Taylor. Comes now the state of Idaho by and through Latah County prosecuting attorney and submits the attached Exhibit 1 in response to the defendant's supplemental request for discovery filed on January 9th. The state incorporates the following responses as fully set forth at this point, which means up to this point, this is what they are replying, right? So you can see state's response for requested discovery filed January 23rd. State's response to first supplemental request, February 21st. Second supplementary, March 29th. Third supplementary request. These are all requests that the state has received from the defense. There's another one, the third one on May 12th. State's response to defendant's motion to comply with discovery filed on May 12th. So 2 of them. State supplemental response to defendant's first, second, and third supplemental requests. State's response. So all these responses are on the record. Okay, so here's the 4th. State's response to the defense second motion to comply, third motion to comply, second, like all these motions, the 5th and the 6th, the motions to comply, and all of this that's been going on right up until November. This was the 10th, and this is also no reply to the 11th supplementary request. The state has and will continue to provide discovery in accordance with Idaho Criminal Rule 16, which means anything that we are obligated to turn over to you, we will. You don't have to keep making motions for it. That's what they're replying, basically. But the defense is still going to do it, so they can say, look, we requested it, we didn't get it. If that happens, this does not mean that they are not turning over evidence. It means that the defense is keeping it on record that they are asking for it. Then the state, in turn, is keeping on record that the state has turned over up to this 11th supplementary. They have turned over everything that they are legally obligated to turn over, including the portion of IGG that the judge ordered them to turn over. And they only got a portion of it. So this is just basically, we want it, we've given it. We want it, we've given it. We want it, we've given it. We want to demand the court to demand it now. Well, we've already given it. It's just the back and forth continuously. So that's what's going on, and that is their response. This is for my mom, Brenda, who is watching with me. She would like a message from heaven from her father, Henry. Okay. So for Brenda, and she wants a message from her father, Henry. I got you. So that is what's going on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So that's what's going on with the Koberger case. I don't think you guys, I think the judge is going to come in the middle of that. So the prosecution wants it this summer. The defense wants it next summer. I think the judge is going to come in the middle there, probably over the winter break. Even, I don't even know. They won't do that because of Christmas and New Year's. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The defense is saying they need a lot more time than what the prosecution is saying the case needs. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think that a trial should be put off just because the college kids are in class. Like, that should not be an issue with the judicial system at all. The judicial system and its workings trump anything. And if the judge allows that excuse, then there could be tons of other excuses that could be used as to why we can't have it at this time or that time or this time or that time. March break, we can't have that because everybody will be partying, blah, blah, blah. We have vacations. There's always going to be an excuse. And it shouldn't matter whether the students are in class or not for a trial, especially one of this magnitude, to be put on hold because people are in school. It just shouldn't happen. Nothing like that should matter when it comes to setting a trial date. Yeah, that's what I said too. I'd give them this summer. You've got until July. We're going through in July. We're starting this trial in July or even August. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people go away for the summer. So there's going to be, well, we can't get a jury pool because everybody goes away for the summer. They're all go to their cottages and this and that and whatnot. There's always going to be an excuse. So I think that it should go forward no later. It should start, in my opinion, no later than August, September, because that gives plenty of time to get through this trial before the Christmas holidays. What the judge is going to decide, we don't know. They've both stated that they don't want to have to redo the trial, but there's also, they have to get this through court. Justice has to be served, and it is not fair to the victims or their families that this is just dragged out for another year and a half, because they want next summer. The defense wants December. They want the summer of 2025. This happened in November 2022. It's already been over a year, and at first they didn't waive their right to a speedy trial. Like, they wanted, let's go. And now all of a sudden it's like, no, we need, 2 years to prepare. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know, you guys. My mind is just boggled between that and the Kansas fans, 3 fans. These 2 cases are just like blowing my mind. The Kansas City fans one is really blowing my mind. The more information, like, I've got so much more information to share with you guys. So I think we'll go live tomorrow and we'll do that, and I'll go over it, because this lawyer for Jordan is sinking him as far as I'm concerned. Just sinking him, hook, line. Like, I would never hire this guy ever. Like, what do you guys think about all this different information that's coming out? His story keeps changing. I think his story, I've lost track. The last I counted, there was about 8 different versions. And then we got the 5th person talking. And now apparently there's others that were also there. It's just like, it's been a mind F. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? It is. It's crazy. Like, it gets crazier by the day, you guys. There's still stuff coming out. Wait till you hear this stuff. It's like, what? And I called out, what was it? Crime Online on Twitter. Because in one of their things that I'm going to go over, they talk about David Harrington. It's his girlfriend that has come forward, and we're going to go over that too. But Crime Online, their digital version news reporting, they say, I want to say how they said it. They said that the girlfriend of Harrington has come forward, and they say her name, his Harrington's boyfriend of 17 years. What? So it says Lori, I forget what her last name is now, Lori something, Harrington's boyfriend of 17 years. Boyfriend? What? Like, don't you guys proofread before you slap something up for everybody to see? And you guys know that have been following me for a long time. No, things like this irk me, especially when it's in court documents. This wasn't in a court document, but still, this is a worldwide publication. Like, don't you proofread? You state the girlfriend's name and then call her his boyfriend, Harrington's boyfriend. It's just crazy. But we're going to go over all that in a live tomorrow. Smash that like, you guys, on the way in. It's free. It's free. It gets us out there in the algorithm, gets people coming in. Okay, so I'm going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys, and then we're going to get started. What reads do you guys want me to do updates on? I'm trying to get to, hopefully this week, I will be able to start getting back to the private reads, you guys. I've got a whole list of them waiting there to be done. So I will be trying to get some of those done this week too. It's been a month. It's been a month. Trying to keep up with these cases and coming out with the new information that's coming out on these cases, and I had a month almost that I was down, that I really couldn't do much of anything due to my injury that happened 2 days after my birthday. So I fell behind big time. So trying to catch up on everything has just, including stuff I got to do here at home. I think I've only gone out shopping for groceries and that maybe once in the last month and a bit, because I just couldn't sit that long. I couldn't get in my car and sit and drive, and couldn't walk around the grocery store. It was just horrible. So trying to get caught up on everything. So please have some patience if you are waiting for a private read. You should be getting an email sometime this week. And with this weather, I've caught a cold. My sinuses are going crazy. It's horrible. So I hope you guys have some patience. Alrighty. We're using some different decks today, you guys. And I will probably have to be stopping. Can you guys hear me all right? Put one in the chat if you can hear me all right. Okay, great. Okay, so let's get going. Des, oh boy. Here we go with Des. I don't use these big decks often, you guys, because it's hard to shuffle. But let's see. Oh, yes. Sorry, Des. Mama. Oh, there's Mama. I'm not good. I've got this stuff that used to work really good for my sinuses. This stuff, you guys, it's called Rhincourt. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, this stuff I have for my sinuses, and it's just not working at all. As you can tell, I'm stuffed up. Oh, those two almost came out. There's one. Let's see. We got the Six of Pentacles. So we got the Six of Pentacles here. I hate it when it's so dark in here that I have to have that light on. So Six of Pentacles. This is like doing good deeds and then finally coming back to you. And as you can see, all my nails got broken. Hello, Leslie. But this also talks about borrowing wisely, starting to pay off your debts. It's also an unexpected abundance coming to you. So let's see what we're going to get with this. I wonder if this will be too dark. Let me see if I can turn this off. Hang on. Yeah, you guys can still see it. wonder if I open that curtain a little bit, if that would help. I'll do this one and then let me just get the clarification cards out. So I feel like this is more talking about, like the 6 is about growth, and we've got the coins. This is about finances and stability. We're all mad here. But we're all mad here. That's my printer going off, you guys. Let's just see what this here. I should bring out the other. Oh my gosh, way too many. And this is why I don't like using the big decks, you guys. Okay, printer, anytime now you can stop. More, please. This one really wanted to flip, so I'm taking it. Never jam today. Never jam today. I'm also going to get my other deck. Hang on, give me a second here. I think it's this one. I'm going to bring these decks out too, just in case I need them. The never, and they just took off. The never jam today is about broken promises. This is like promises that never come, empty words, not living in the now. We've got the snake, and we've got the bouquet. So this is finally something coming back to you. An abundance. The 6 is about growth. We've got a lot about growth here. This is the one that's concerning to me. Well, actually, there's a couple here that are really concerning, but this one really sticks out, the never jam today, because this talks all about promises that have been made to you that aren't going to be kept. People just saying empty words, like basically saying what they think you want to hear. And we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. So it tells me that somebody isn't on the same page as you are. Even though they may say they are, they're not on the same page as you. I've also got a snake here. This is a deception. Okay, the snake is always about deception and not telling the truth about things. And the bouquet is somebody who's very charming, somebody who's going to flatter you a lot, maybe even say things that they think that you want to hear. But we come back to this never jam. This never jam talks about people not keeping their promises. So when we put this all together with the clarification with the 6 of Pentacles, it's almost like this maybe not working out is going to be a benefit to you more than what you think. But it's also letting me know that don't get yourself financially in over your head to please anybody, because I think it's going to put you in an awkward position. But it's also telling with this never jam today, I hate when this card comes out because it's telling me that people are lying to your face. They're telling you things that aren't true. They're making promises that they never intend to keep. And it's just, I'm living in the now because tomorrow's another day and we'll figure that out when it comes. But when that day comes, what's going to happen? It's like, we're not the same with everyone. We're all mad here. This to me is about people's demeanor and what they actually plan, almost even. But this tells me there's 2 of you on a different page. The snake, this is all about deception. Lies and deception. This is cheating. This is, you know, not being trustworthy. And the bouquet is saying what you want to hear. So I do think that you're being told things that this person thinks that you want to hear. Now, who that is, let's see if we can get it here. Oh, you got quite a few that come out. Mirror. Yeah, this is a relationship. With the mirror, it's telling you it's about mirroring each other, self-image and relationships, reflecting on wounds. So I asked, like, who's this about? Endings bring new beginnings. So something's about to come to an end, but it's in turn of coming to an end. It also brings the coffin, brings new beginnings. See, endings bring new beginnings. So the coffin is telling me something is about to end, but it's going to bring a new beginning, which I said over here too. You may not see it right at first as this being something that's going to help you grow and prosper. I think it's going to be best for you in the long run. And then we got passion. This is having fun. And this is also about instant chemistry with someone else. But in this instant, I feel like there was something that sparked right away. And it's just been, that's been carrying things over, I think. But with the mirror and the coffin, it tells me that it's good. Something's going to end, but there's a new beginning coming right behind it. So that is for you, Daz. That is for you. I'm anxious to see that. Okay, so now we're going to do the second one for Daz. What's going on over there? Oh, mama. Mama. Oh. Let's see what's going on here. We got the strength. We got the strength, realizing that you're stronger than what you thought. We've got the Three of Wands. This is planning long term. This is planning for the long term, and also being patient with deciding what he's going to do next. This is the Knight of Wands. This is taking action on something that's come up. Let's see what's going on here. This is the Knight is like going full force forward with something, and this can also deal with relationships. So going full force with something. Let's see what this is all about. The strength, that setting his course, knowing where he wants to go, and he's planning something for the direction in which he wants to go. Okay, this is setting the course. I'm making sure, like, it being paired with the strength card, that's like getting your ducks in a row so you can go forward with what you want to do. And it's almost like, you know how some people make like a 5-year plan? He's making plans, but he's building up his strength. Now that could be emotionally, financially, but he's making a plan and he's doing what he has to do to build the strength for this plan to go forward and succeed. This one wanted to flip. Let's see. So we got with the Three of Wands. This is planning long term. We got don't drink the poison. To me, this is like even doing things, even though you know that they're bad for you. So even though he knows what he's doing isn't right, he's going to go ahead and do it anyway and then find the lesson. I feel like with finding the lesson here, with the Knight of Wands going forward, like he wants things to happen quickly. And I believe that this is a new relationship, going forward with a new relationship. He's going to be relentless. He's confident. But he has to take immediate action on something else for this to happen. So that's where I think this is being planned here. And he doesn't really care who it's good for, who it's not good for. He's going to do it anyway for his own benefit here. And then finding the lesson. See how somebody's doing an exit left here? Somebody's leaving. And there's a bunch of people here that are talking like it's like, and this one's whispering in it because it's like, oh my God. To me, when I get this card, it's almost like he's learned from past mistakes and he's not going to make them again. And he's leaving that behind. Like he's walking away from it in some aspects. I feel like he could have even been given an ultimatum of some kind. But he wants to go forward with this and he's building up his strength. So something's got to happen quickly. His patience are wearing out because like he's about to do something that's not going to be good for anybody. And he doesn't care who it hurts almost. I'm going to do it anyway because it's for my benefit. I don't care who it hurts. I'm almost seeing like he's been given some kind of ultimatum. Like the Knights are taking action. The Threes are about a connection. Taking action on this connection, finding the strength and doing what he has to do to get what he wants. And he doesn't care the consequences. And the finding the lessons like I've learned from the past. So it's almost like, you know what? I've done this before and it didn't work that way. So now I'm going to do it this way. It's really odd. But I see him doing something quickly. And I see an ultimatum, a love call. Someone expresses love. So yeah, this is a love call. I think there's another relationship that he's taken really seriously because, and I only say that because of this don't drink the poison that come out. It's like he wants this and he's going to go forward with it no matter the consequences. The Rose and the Sword. Yeah. Doesn't care what happens because of his choices. He's going to do them. Because here it's almost like find the lesson. Like I went about things this way with somebody and it didn't work. I got shit on and tossed to the side. So now I'm going to do it my way. And it's almost like he's going back. So it's like, I think the relationship, the marriage he had taught him a lesson. He got into this relationship, which really taught him a lesson. So now this one here, it's like, I'm not making those same mistakes twice. I've learned my lesson. So now I don't care who's hurt, who doesn't like it. I'm doing what I'm going to do, whether it hurts people or not. And he's going to be relentless, but there's something that he needs to do quickly to protect this. Like he's going to get out and out. You know when somebody's really blunt and don't care about hurting people's feelings, he's going to get even worse that way. Because he's setting his course on what he wants and he's not going to let anybody stop him. Nothing and nobody is going to stop him. And there's forward movement here. So I think that to me, when I get these two together, it tells me there's an ultimatum. So there's going to be an ultimatum that was either given to him or he's going to give an ultimatum. So be wary of that one. Watch out for that one. That's interesting because this is something new. Like what he feels he has to do, this is something that's either been brought to his attention recently or it's come to him recently. So I don't know if somebody's feeding him information. Or maybe he's talked to somebody about, like, look, at this is what I want to do. And they've said, well, you're going to have to do this. And I feel it's somebody who's gone through the same thing as him. So this is somebody who's going to be divorced, that has gone through a breakup of this magnitude and what worked for them. And I think there's going to be a lot of sly stuff that he's going to be pulling. But I also seen an ultimatum there. So I don't know if he's going to give you an ultimatum, Des, or an ultimatum's been given to him. But there's going to be some kind of ultimatum. I don't know what the hell that was. Let me close out these things up here, because we don't need those open. Okay, Jennifer Fleming. Jennifer Fleming. Message from Brother Andy and the Black Deck. Sorry, you guys, I just got to pull this up so I can see it. So I can't see the messages now. I have to pull up so I know what I'm reading on. The Black Deck and Brother Andy. Okay. The Queen. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, that's too many. There's a lot of Pentacles. These ones I will keep because they came out on their own and they came out in reverse too. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the Queen is, this is like mastering. This is like making a plan. We've got, we'll turn these around so I can show you. We've got the Seven of Cups. And we've got the Nine of Cups, which both come out in reverse. So with the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups tells me about wishes coming true, but it's in the reverse. Be careful what you wish for is what I'm getting from this, because I feel like with the 9, it's an abundance when it's upright, but yours are both in reverse. So I feel like if you're not cautious about something, you're going to lose some money. Cups, and the cups deal with emotions and relationships. But I feel like there's a money aspect of this because of the Queen. The Queen is about being practical too. She's pretty practical. Like she's not wasteful. She's pretty practical with things. So that is like the major in this read. But with the 7 and the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's like the 7 in reverse. This is about, I don't want to make certain choices. And I think that the choices are involving money and relationships. I feel like you've been really procrastinating on things and maybe not making a decision that you need to make. I feel like there's maybe too many options that are available, or too many things that could go wrong if you make a decision either way. But I feel like a decision needs to be made. And the 9 upright tells me almost like your dreams are just there within reach. Your wishes are just there within reach, but they're not attained. You can't get to them right now because of choices that have to be made. And that's going to stay that way. Even though there's certain things that should have happened by now, they're not happening because you're not making the decisions that you need to make. I feel like you're procrastinating a lot on things. I also feel like some of the reasons you've been procrastinating is because when you've actually gone ahead and made a choice or done something, it doesn't come out the way you expected it to. And the sevens are like a perspective on something. So it's like you want to get clarity on something before you make a decision. But I feel like with this, because it's in reverse, it's causing you to maybe even lose some perspective and procrastinate too long. And if I feel like if it's procrastinated on too long, and I feel like these are some major decisions that you need to make. And if you procrastinate too long, I feel like your choices are going to be taken away. And it's almost like you're fearful of making the wrong choice. So that's why you're maybe even over analyzing. Let me get one of these first. Oh, you got 3. Yeah, see, you're questioning yourself. You're overanalyzing too much. And yes, this is regarding a male and the moon. So I don't know if you've maybe even caught this person in a lie or I don't like saying lie, like maybe in an untruth, maybe a little white lie. I feel like this has to do with a male. Hang on a sec. I mute myself when I cough so you don't have to hear it. I really feel like when you get an answer to something, it leads to more questions, and that's why you're procrastinating. But I also feel like, I don't know if you've caught this man in a lie, but I feel like not all is what it seems, because the moon is some deception. So I don't know if you've either found something out that is making you second guess yourself, but I feel like there's something there. And this is what's leading you to procrastinate. I also feel like there was some decisions you made in the past that came back and bit you in the butt. So that's why you're not jumping to make these decisions now. And it's almost like if you don't make the decision now, the choices are going to be taken away. So I don't know if that's somebody telling you, look at, like, I'm tired of waiting. Like something's got to be decided on, or I'm out of here. I don't know. See, look what came out. Healthy choices. So that's what I think you're concerned about. You're concerned about making healthy choices, and this is in love and in life. And I feel like you've made some choices in the past that came back to bite you in the butt. So that's why you're taking your time now. Paradise. This is wanting happiness. All I want is to be happy. But I'm not going to be happy at the cost of maybe something else. So I think there's some really big choices you need to make. Don't let nobody push you into making a decision on something if you're not ready to, especially if you found something out, because the moon tells me about some deceit going on here. Kisses. This is about falling in love. This is about, yeah. Enlightening. This is a sudden change. So I don't know if this person's demeanor suddenly changed, or maybe things that you guys had talked about in the past, those have now changed. But there's some kind of transformation that's happened here, and it could be attached to maybe information that you're finding out about some inconsistencies or deceit, outright lies maybe, and you're deciding if those things are important enough to make a certain decision on. So I do understand why you could be procrastinating on some things. And with the queen, this is somebody who wants, this is what I'm looking for. This is how I want it to go. And this is what I want for the future. But somebody here is not following, I don't want to say the script, because I feel like You've had some conversations, but now he's flip-flopped on that. So saying and doing two different things. Changing their mind, or just like in the previous read that I got, like promises and things that were said with maybe not the right intentions behind them, but somebody is definitely hiding something from you. And I feel like don't let nobody pressure you into doing anything that you're not ready to do. Or if you've caught them in, even if it's little white lies could, my opinion, be a cover up for bigger lies, right? Okay, so you want to hear from Brother Andy. Brother Andy, do you have a message, please, for Jennifer? Do you have a message, please, for your sister, Jennifer? Okay, we're going to do this one first. There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. This is telling, when I get this card, look at, he's sending you all his love. See the rose? The rose tells me his love is endless. But this also tells me that he doesn't want you wasting your time. Now, could this mean he doesn't want you wasting your time on this love? This is up for you to interpret. This message is not for me. But I know what he is saying is he doesn't want you wasting your time. So if you feel like you're wasting your time in this, he is telling you don't do it. Okay, so then I've got this one too that came out for you, Jennifer. If I'd only known then what I know now, I would have lived things differently. So I don't know if there are things that he did that contributed to his death, but that's generally what this means when I get it. He's taking some kind of responsibility. So it's like I was really sick and I didn't go to the doctor when I should have, or I was driving really fast on ice when I shouldn't have. Like, that's just trying to explain what I'm saying. He's taking some kind of responsibility, even if it's a minor part in it, in his passing. And if he would have known that that would have led to what happened, he would have done it. But he's also telling me there was a lot of things that he did in his life when he was here in the physical world that if he would have known that he'd only had this amount of time on earth in the physical world, so many things would have been done differently. So many things. I think he was a risk taker. He took a lot of sometimes even unnecessary risks. So this is what he is saying. If he would have known, he would have done so many things differently, because now he sees everything, right? Everything that's transpired since his death, and maybe even how it's affected family, friends, loved ones. He's regretful. So usually when I get that, it tells me that there's something that contributed to his death, and he regrets that. Okay. So that was for Jennifer. Okay, let me just bring chat up, you guys, here. Okay, Jennifer, I like that deck with the girl. What deck is this? This one here? This is, oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's been a long time since I used this deck. Let me see if I got the curtain here for it. She has a whole series. I even forget her name. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's horrible. Let me see here. I forget the name. But she has a whole series of cards. Oh, what's her name? I had them right here. Where'd they go? I think I brought them upstairs. Just give me a minute. I don't know where all my cases went. I've moved things around. I know the author is Lucy Cavendish. I think they're the Alice in Wonderland by Lucy Cavendish. These ones here. She has a whole series of decks. Like I've got this deck. Let me just see. I've got this deck. I've got this deck. She's got like 4 or 5 decks that she has done. Now, don't quote me, but I do believe that this is the Alice in Wonderland deck, and they're all by Lucy Cavendish. So I hope that helps. Beautiful creatures. I don't think these are the beautiful creatures. Beautiful creatures. I don't know. I think I did it. This one. I think this one is the beautiful creatures. I'm not sure. But I know it's Lucy Cavendish. Jennifer Fleming, 100%. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Okay, so that's why that came out. That's why that came out. If he'd only known then what he knows now, he would have lived differently. He wouldn't have done what he did. I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, let me just get my seat. Oh, every time I get up, you guys, I have to adjust this seat. Okay. Okay, Brenda. Okay, so Brenda, she'd like a message from heaven from her father, Henry. Okay. Jennifer says, oh, my heart still goes out to you, and I am so sorry for your loss. Know that he's in a better place, and he does regret it. Okay, let me get up. Get rid of the chat here for a minute. Okay. Brenda, who's watching with me? She would like a message from heaven from her father, Henry. Okay. Okay, Brenda, let's see what we got for you. The world. The world. So this is basically, you're entering a time right now, and this is upcoming, where you're going to have the freedom to do whatever you want to do. So I don't know if there's been a major change in your life recently, or this is coming. There's a major change coming where it's almost like, I've done all this my whole life. It's now my time. I feel that you're good. There's something coming. There's an abundance of something that is coming, and it's going to give you the ability to do and the freedom to do whatever you want. This is things finally going your way, things finally getting better. And this is also being proud of yourself. There's going to be an accomplishment that is happening, but there's success, okay? And the world, it's in the upright, so that is awesome. So let's get some clarification. You can't go back to yesterday. Yeah, this is all about moving forward. So you can't go back to yesterday. This is all about moving forward, forward motions. finally being able to live life in the present. Oh, that one went flying. Let me just grab it. And this is a moment's regret. Okay, so we got the World. This is all about finally being almost like, I don't want to say set free, but having the freedom finally to do what you really want to do. It's a time of accomplishments and success. There's going to be some kind of enlightenment that's going to come to you also. So if there's been something that's really been stressing you out, and I'm not saying just stressing you out over the last week, I feel like this has gone on for a long time. There's been a lot of stress factor there. I feel like that is going to ease up. So with this, you can't go back to yesterday. This is all about being in the present. It's like what's done is done. I'm just going to move forward. I've got a mission, like almost being like on a mission, and a moment's regret. This is almost like you're fearing that you're making some kind of mistake, or you feel, how can I explain this? To me, it's like, don't let people make you feel guilty about moving past something or moving on from something, because that's what I feel here. It's almost like you're really happy with the successes that are coming, with finally being free to do what you want to do and not having to worry about maybe somebody else saying, no, we can't do that. Like you're at that time. But I feel like you still hang on to some kind of guilt, or somebody's trying to make you feel guilty for doing what you want to do. You got to let that be. I'm going to go here. Like you can't go back and change. What's been done has been done. We got 4 that come out. Like this, with what it's saying, you can't go back to yesterday. What's been done is done. What's in the past is in the past. And this is moving forward from that. So we got the tree. This is health and growth. Okay. That's what the tree talks about, is being spiritual, getting past that, learning from the past and growing from that. And the house. It talks about future security, your home, making it a place where it's your haven. You know what I mean? Without having to worry about what others are saying or doing or thinking. This is more about taking control over your life and not letting the things that have gone on in the past affect you now. With the moment's regret, like I get like somebody's trying to make you feel almost guilty about maybe taking more care about yourself and putting yourself first. I think there's been people back here that have always expected certain things from you. And it's like, okay, no, you're on your own now. I've done my job. I'm now going forward with the things that I want to do. It's like almost like a personal freedom. They say freedom 55. It's similar to that. It's like, I've done my working and raising kids and doing for everybody else and keeping the home clean. Now I want to start doing things for myself that are going to make me happy and propel me into the future, right? And what I'm looking at. This is the dog. This is about having people around you that you can trust. And the ring. This is a partnership. This is a deal, a contract, or a cycle. So because that's with the moment's regret, it's almost like somebody's trying to make you feel guilty about wanting to do certain things in your life at this time. And you can't let them happen. Surround yourself with these people that are loyal to you. That's why the dogs come out. The people that have seen your accomplishments, people have seen what you've done in the past for everybody else. They've got to support you now, or they've got to be off to the side. Because I feel like there's somebody here that's, oh, you're leaving me behind in all this. Well, where do I fit into all this? Well, that means you can't do this for me anymore. You know what I mean? And it's almost like a guilt that somebody's trying to put on you. Don't let them do that. Stick with your loyal friends and family that's going to help you propel yourself into this future that you are planning for yourself and wanting for yourself. Okay? And you want to hear from your father, Henry. Whoa. Well, your dad has a lot to say. I see all of your thoughts. When I get this is like, even when your father was here in the physical world, I think that you sometimes shared even too much with him. But I feel like you were very close, and that's not in a bad way. I did not mean that in a bad way. And it's almost like a lot of the times you didn't even have to tell him things, he just automatically knew. Well, he's also the same now. Even though he's on the other side now, he still sees everything that's going on with you and can almost like, I know what she's going to do. And he's going to do things to try and stop you from doing certain things. And I'm not saying he's going to come out and throw a ball at your head or something, but there's going to be subtle things, whether it's going to be like the scent of his cologne or something, or the scent of him. That's going to happen when you're about to do something he doesn't want you to do. Because don't forget, when they're on the other side, they see the outcome already. Before you've even done something, they see what's going on. They also see what's happened in the past. Okay, so he's also seen all that. Even though you think you pulled one over on him, he sees them all. He comes to you in dreams. So this is how your dad is going to try and connect with you. So if you've got questions that, I feel like you went to your dad a lot. And I feel you can still do that because he's going to give you the answers through dreams. So if there's something that you've got to make a major decision on, talk to him and he's going to give you the answers. He's going to come to you in your dreams to give you the answers. See, he doesn't feel like he's dead. He feels like he can still very much help you in the physical world here, but you just need to listen to him. Okay? You need to listen to him. And this is how he's going to communicate with you, is through dreams. And even though he knows he's physically not here in the physical world, he's not here no more, he also feels like he can still very much be there to help you like he did when he was here in the physical world. And he says he's very much alive on the other side. Like I see him dancing around. Did he play guitar or something? Because I see him playing the guitar and people dancing. So did your father play? Let me just see. I got to get messages up here. Hang on. Did he play guitar, Brenda? Because he's playing a guitar on the other side? Or is that something he always wanted to do, play the guitar, drums? Because I see him playing this music. And it's like, come on, get up, dance, dance. I'm not doing this for nothing. Come on, come on. It's really not that bad. Come on. That's what he's doing on the other side. I'm waiting to see if she replies in chat here. She says no. Is this something that he wanted to do? Because that's what he's doing. He's playing guitar and drums on the other side. He's playing guitars and drums on the other side, and I'm seeing it. So I don't know if that's something that he always wanted to do and never was able to, but he's doing it now. So there you go. Brenda, that was for you. So we're going to take a little break, you guys. If you do want a mini read, you're going to have to get it in during the break. Okay, let me just say. She says she didn't have a relationship with her father. Because I see him coming to her in dreams. So maybe that's how he is trying to connect with her now, with what's going on in her life. He's trying to give her some advice, because don't forget, she asked to hear from him. He's giving her the advice. Don't forget, when they cross over to the other side, they see everything. Like when you get up from the table and you walk away, you go into another room, he's still over there listening to hear what they're saying once you're gone. They see everything. Okay? So maybe this is his way now of connecting with her to help her from the other side. Thank you for telling her that. I've been telling her to move past being used by my brother in the past. She feels guilty and he's grown. There you go. Like, she's got to start doing for her. She says she's open-minded about him. Okay. Keep an open mind, because if she's got that communication shut off, that's where the disconnect is coming when he's trying to come through to help and guide her, because he is trying to help and guide her from the other side, because now he sees everything. When our loved ones pass away and they look down and they watch us, they see everything. Even if we're not in that situation, they see it. And this is how they come to warn us about certain things or tell us certain things. So she's got to, it's good that she has that open mind. Keep it open-minded and ask and you shall receive. But that's how he's going to try and communicate to her, is through dreams. Hello, Irene. Nice to see you. I think there's some information that he is trying to give her. And I think it's information that she doesn't know yet. So she really needs to be open-minded and request it from him. Let him know it's okay for him to appear in her dreams, because they don't come to where they're not wanted, right? Okay, so let's take a break for a couple of minutes, you guys. I got to run up to the potty. And then we will come back. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in during the break. Let's take a 5-minute break, and then I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Hello, people. I'm back. I'm back. I don't think it's been 5 minutes, but I'm back. Let's hide that. Jennifer Fleming, a message from Angelique. Jennifer Fleming. Jennifer, has Angelique passed away? Jennifer? Okay. Is it recent? And I'm only asking if it's recent because I'm still alive. I'm still alive. So if she has passed away, that could be the reason why I'm getting that. Because I got it ringing. Yeah, I'm still alive. Or she hasn't accepted her March 14th. Okay. Yeah, because I'm getting like she's not happy about her crossing. So I don't know. Don't say anything else. I don't know how she crossed, but she's not happy about it. And generally, like, I'm not saying she's not content where she is, but she's not happy about her crossing for some reason. So I don't know if it was some foul play that happened or an accident that shouldn't have happened. I don't know, but she's not happy about her crossing. Although she is, it's kind of contradictory what I'm getting. It's like she's okay where she is. She's like, it's weird. She's well, but she's not happy about her crossing. So don't say nothing about how she crossed, but I just felt I had to let you know that she is not happy about it. So I don't know if there's unanswered questions about it. I don't know if it was some kind of accident or something, but it's weird. Okay, so let's see if Angelique has anything that she wants you to know. And I'm going to ask specifically because I'm feeling, oh my gosh, and you got 3 before I even look at these. I am getting the weirdest feeling, and it's the first time I've ever got this. She's not happy about her crossing. Like, it shouldn't have happened that way. And I don't know if there's still some unanswered questions. Like, I can't see these. These are being away from me, you guys. But I feel like there's unanswered questions still. Ego. The illusion of being trapped. So I don't know if she was trapped somewhere, if she felt trapped. Because this can also mean addictions, unhealthy life habits, and not like the ego. The ego stopped her from doing certain things. So I don't know if this was like a relationship she was trapped in, or she was trapped in a situation that she made the choice not to get out of. I've got the King of Cups in reverse. So why am I getting like I'm getting an awful taste in my mouth? See how I'm looking at this in the upright? See the ship kind of like sailing? This is about letting things go. But it came out in the reverse. This is about she wasn't able to let certain things go. And the King is something with authority. I don't know if this was an, I don't like saying stuff like this, but like a court order or something from somebody in authority that is saying, no, you can't go. You can't move. You can't sell it. I don't know. It's odd. Like this, the feeling I got with this as soon as I started was odd to begin with. So it's not surprising me. But this is dealing with like people maybe that she couldn't trust or shouldn't have been trusted. See, this is this justice that I don't know if her you see the swords, it's almost like she had to fight her whole life and never got the justice she deserved. And I'm only saying that even though the justice is in the upright, what it coming before it is changing the whole meaning of it. It's almost like now I feel justified in what I did. This is dealing with somebody who was not trustworthy and somebody that couldn't let the past go. This can also be with this unhealthy choices that were made. Let's get some more information on this. Oh my gosh. Like what I'm feeling right now is it's weird. But I mean, as soon as I said her name, it's almost like, wait a minute, no, this cannot happen to me. So it's almost like there's something that happened that shouldn't have happened. And this justice, it's almost like I may not have had a say when I was still here, but I've got it now. It's like her own justice for, I don't know. It's like, there you go. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is coming out tenfold. Look at what come out. Rules that are not fair. Law is not justice. Look at this. Something was not fair. Something going on, and it has to do with something either legal or illegal. She's feeling like investigate. Yeah, she says the whole truth has never been known. The investigate tells me that there's so many questions that still don't have answers and that you got to look closer. No need to fear. It's like somebody tried to take her power away from her. Somebody kept dangling something in front of her, maybe giving her false hope, false advice, getting her to be almost like a fall person for something. And it's almost like she had no fear in certain aspects, because I'm also going, nope, that's not true. She feared somebody. She was fearful of somebody, maybe if she didn't do certain things, that what this person would do to her. But I got that there's been no justice for certain things too. And she instigated her own justice. But there's still questions that need to be answered. I got that here with this investigate. There's still things that need answers to, and those answers may never come. She did a lot of things without thinking of consequence before she did them. Wow. This is her. She's done something. She did something that to her, because she didn't get justice, she claimed her own justice by something she did. But I really feel like with this, somebody not leaving something in the past, she was dealing with somebody that really couldn't be trusted. They weren't trustworthy. They weren't honorable. In unsafe, this is even putting yourself in unsafe positions. And it's almost like she took her own justice. She got her own justice because she didn't get justice in the physical world, so she took her own justice. Wow. So I don't know if that answers maybe some questions that you had regarding her. But it's almost like you could stop me from doing a lot of things, but you couldn't stop me from doing this. And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Remember me by the happy memories we create. She doesn't want you to remember her by her last little bit of time on this earth. She wants you to go back. Look at the photos. She's bringing up a photo. So I don't know if you have a photo of happier times placed somewhere, because she's telling me she sees the photo. And that's how she wants you to remember her. Okay? So that's for you, my dear. It really backed my suspicions, okay? Yeah, like that. There, just body shivers from top to bottom. So, Jennifer, that was for you. Irene. And you want to hear from your mom, Irene. Jennifer. Oh, sorry, Irene. Jennifer. It's funny because I've got my little squirrel sitting perched on my, you know, those big square things where your stairs go down. You got the big square thing that holds your railing. He's perched right there looking in at me. It's like, feed me. I'm trying to make sense of what I'm getting. And I've got to let you know, I'm not getting this directly from Angelique. I'm getting this from my ancestors. My ancestors are showing me I can't go on to Irene yet until this comes out. She's not going to let it go. So I don't know if she was when she was here in the physical world, Jennifer, if she was one to not let things go very easily, because she's not letting me move on to the next read very easily. And it's almost, I'm trying to put together what she is saying. And with what I'm being shown from my ancestors and what my ancestors are doing, they're getting the information from her. My ancestors are showing it to me in a way, something that's happened with one of my ancestors when they were here in the physical world. They're showing me different scenarios, and there's a few of them. And I'm trying to piece it together to make sense of what they're trying to tell me. It's almost like, you said I couldn't do it. Well, I did it, and I did it my way. Finally. Is basically what I'm getting from my ancestors. It's like, I did it my way. It's like she wasn't able to or wasn't allowed to do it her way. Well, now I've done it my way. It's almost like, how do you like me now? It's weird. It's weird. Like, she's strong. She's strong-minded. But I feel like she was very much held back when she was here in the physical world, and she's not going to be held back anymore. So that's why I think, like when I got this at the beginning of your read, she wasn't happy about her passing, like how it happened. It's almost like it never should have had to come to that. I don't know. It's not up for me to understand. I can only tell you what I'm getting. Okay, Jennifer says, yes, she was very passionate about things. Oh, yeah, I see that. So it's almost like there was somebody there that really I don't know if trying to control her was the right thing to say, but it's almost like she did certain things even though she didn't want to or didn't think it was right. It's weird. Okay, Irene. Is she going to let me move on? I think so, yes. Okay. Irene. And Irene wants to hear from her mother, Irene. Okay, so we got the Emperor. We got the Emperor. Look at that. Upright. And we've got the Five of Wands. This is conflicts. This is conflicts with others. The fives stand for adversity, and the Emperor is a major. So this is going to be a theme for the read. The Emperor is all about logic, organization, stuff like that, taking charge of situations. This is also somebody very disciplined, goes by the book. Like this is this right here. See, written black and white. So this is somebody who's always got to prove their point. I've got the Five of Wands, which tells me about conflict. So I don't know if this person's character has caused a lot of conflict or is always in conflict or always finds themselves being drawn to conflict. But I feel like they're the type of person that doesn't let something go until they figured it out or got a reason for what's happening, why it's happening. But I also feel that it's put them in a position sometimes of being put in charge of things that they really don't, not that they don't care about it, but they just don't want to take it on. So the Emperor, I want to know who the Emperor is. Okay, who's the Emperor? Because I got that there's some organization that needs to happen because I feel like there's things that are all over the place. Use your time well. So this is you. You're the Emperor. So I feel like this could be overbearing right now at this point in time for you. That it's almost like I don't even have time to think anymore because I'm too busy trying to figure out not only issues or things that you need to do with your own life, but with everybody else's too. And I feel like it's almost become a burden. And whether you wanted the role or not, it seems like somebody is coming to you with an issue that they want you to resolve. So then I got the Five of Wands that also tells me that this is going to cause a conflict. So I think whatever this is, you need to step away from and let them deal with it on their own, because I feel even if it's good intentions that you have to help figure this out and help this person, I feel like it's going to cause a lot of conflicts with others. Because there's people that are opposed to what this person is doing. So if you try to help this person get through this or get certain things done, there's going to be a lot of people that are upset about it. So you got to walk away from certain things. And I think this is something that you need to walk away from. It's almost like in the end, you're going to be blamed for things going wrong if you continue to help this person. I feel like it's about time they take responsibility. Let's see with the Five. Keeping up, yeah. So it's almost like don't be drawn or stop letting yourself be drawn into, I thought at first this was somebody else coming in, but it's not, it's you. I feel like you need to step back from certain situations, especially where there's a lot of conflicting statements, beliefs, and situations, because I feel like it's going to stress you out beyond belief. And then you're going to be the one that everybody blames. And I feel like whoever this person is that is coming at you to fix everything or get things done in a certain way that may step on somebody else's toes, it's going to cause such a big conflict with others involved with this person that this person is going to turn around and blame it all on you. It's your fault because you gave her this advice. And I do believe it's a female. With this one in particular, and this is big. So this is going to be something bigger than all the other things that you're helping people deal with. This may have serious outcomes for somebody. Like, this is just going to be hypothetical so you can understand what I'm trying to say. If you go ahead and you help this person, so it's like, this is just hypothetical. This person needs somebody to get up on a stand in court and lie for them to get them off on something. And you get up and you do that thinking that, okay, it's just something simple. I'll just help them this one time and it'll be over and done with. And then, we can go on our merry ways and I'm done with this situation. But what's going to happen is things are going to come in to prove you wrong, that you lied, which puts you not only in trouble for lying, but she's going to blame it all on you and say, I had no idea she was going to say that. You know what I mean? So that was just a hypothetical. So it's like, you're trying to do your best to help this person, but when things go south, she's going to blame everything on you. And people may even believe that. And it's going to cause a whole new situation. Walk away from it. Walk away from that. Let's just see here. Key. Yeah, this is unlocking answers. She needs a key. She needs somebody to help her unlock this. And the whip. This is conflict and debate. Okay, so when we get this, yeah, you got to walk away from this, girl, because if you don't, you are going to be drawn into this and you're going to be blamed in the end when it solely relies on this person. And they may even believe this time what she's saying. You've got to let people deal with their own crap sometimes and let them get life lessons. Because the Emperor is a life lesson. This is going to be a life lesson for you if you continue down this path. It's going to put you in one hell of a predicament where people may end up even believing this other person and blame things on you, just causing more stress, drama, and everything else in your life. You need to stay focused on you right now. Never mind this person. Nothing but trouble I see there. Everything is trouble. Irene. Mama Irene. Irene would like a message from you, please. Okay, we're going to take them as they come out. This one came out first. This one came out second. I'm learning over here. Excuse me. So when I get this tells me that when she was here in the physical world, she didn't maybe believe everything that you told her. Sometimes she would say, oh, come on, you're overreacting, whatever. She's letting you know now she knows the truth about everything. So I don't know what this to me seems like there was something that really maybe hurt you that she didn't believe when she was here in the physical world, but she's letting you know that now she understands, and she understands why you reacted certain ways because now she sees the full picture. Okay, like when they get to the other side, they see everything. Okay, the things that they may not have believed or seen when they were here in the physical world, they see them when they're on the other side. So she is apologizing to you for that. And she's also saying that she has no more pain. So whatever this was, I feel like it's a contribution to her death, that she's letting you know that I see her square dancing. I'm seeing square dancing. So she's letting you know that there is no more ailments on the other side, that she is back. She's feeling young again. She's no longer in any pain. And I think there's a lot of pain here that's been let go from people also. So if there were people here in the physical world, when she was here in the physical world, that really hurt her and caused her a lot of pain, she's forgiven them. That's something specific because that's what was just given to me. She wanted that included, that even the people that hurt her when she was here in the physical world, she's forgiven them too. So that is for you, my dear. Irene, take care of yourself, girl. Like, sometimes you got to let people fall on their face for them to learn a lesson. You keep bailing people out, they're never going to learn the lesson, right? So that was for you, Irene. Jennifer again. Jennifer. Oh, hang on. I got to erase this. So this is for Brenda. And she wants to hear from her brother, Billy. Oh, I know who's going to connect with this one because this is my Billy, who passed away, was murdered a long time ago. Anyway, so generally, especially when somebody has somebody who is crossed over named Billy, he usually comes through to give me the messages that you need. So be prepared, Brenda. Okay, let me just get to messages here for a minute. And then I will get to your next one, Brenda. Midnight Baker. Good afternoon, Willow. Thank you for all your hard work this past week. You did a fantastic job. Thank you, Midnight Baker. Aw, I appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. You're very welcome, Irene. Jennifer, I'm so sorry for your loss. It was a lot of years ago. He was murdered in 1994. And I have never really recovered from it. The love of my life. But he's still there for me. He's on the other side, and he comes through and he helps a lot in these reads. So thank you so much for that, Jennifer. Chronic pain stinks. Hi, Willow. Hello, chronic pain. Huh. Chronic pain stinks. Yes, it does. And hello and welcome. Okay. Irene says she loved to dance. Well, she was showing me her dancing, so there's a validation for you, Irene. Okay. Brenda. Okay, wait. Oh, it's okay, hon. Irene, it's okay. Like I said, it's I'm still not over it because there's been no answers. The person hasn't been caught. So that's why it keeps it relevant for me. I know who did it. I mean, I usually don't do reads for myself, but I did pull cards on it, and I had a friend of mine who reads. She didn't know about this because I met her years and years after my Billy was murdered, and I don't generally talk about it because it's painful. So I've never shared it with her. It's not somebody who's a very close friend, but I met her certain places and we're acquaintances. And I went for a read for a different issue, and it came out the same as what came out for me. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? Sometimes we don't get the answers. Yeah, so there is no closure on it. I mean, I've got closure personally because I know, but I want the people held accountable, and I don't think I'll ever get that. It's a big thing, and there's law enforcement that's involved in it, so that's why I'll probably never get answers, and it's probably too dangerous for me to get the answers anyway. It is what it is. Chronic Plain says, I'm glad I caught you. I usually miss you on Sundays. Well, I'm glad you're here. And it is so nice to see you. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Like I still talk to him. He still talks to me. The hardest part is the people that did it are never going to be held responsible. Even though I know law enforcement knows who they are, and I know who they are, it is what it is. I will see him again on the other side. And he comes to me, believe me, and he also is here with me in the reads. So that's why I said when Billy is mentioned, it's going to be him that comes through, and I know it's going to be him. I'm just being shown things, you guys. Just let me clear. Give me 2 seconds, you guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Midnight Baker. I had no idea. Yeah, I don't talk about it much. Okay, so let's get on with this one. I had to have a little chit chat with my Billy, so he knows I'm not asking about him, that I am asking about Brenda's brother, Billy. But I know he's going to be the one that comes through because of the namesake. Okay, let's go. I'm asking to hear from Brenda's brother, Billy. Brenda's brother, Billy. Is there anything Brenda's brother, Billy, wants her to know? I had to make it clear with my Billy that I wasn't asking about him. Is there anything that Brenda's brother, Billy, wants her to know? An unwise choice, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is unwise choices. This is unwise choices and hanging out with people who make unwise choices and have questionable motives and things. So I don't know what happened to your Billy, but there was some choices that he made. And hung out with people who had really unquestionable motives. Like, I feel like there was people that he was associated with who were not very good people themselves. And I don't know if he was easily led astray, but I feel like that's him here. Like going, oh my God, what did I just do? And I feel like there's more than one person that he associated with that maybe even got him into some trouble. Changed in the night. So you would have seen big changes in him. And he said it came on sudden. Like this isn't something that, I hung out with these guys all through school and work and whatever. This is I don't know if it's people he had recently met that he was hanging out with that I don't think it took too much talking, but got him maybe doing things he wouldn't normally do. Yeah, see the right way. He could have gone about some things unethically, is what I'm getting. I don't want to be too harsh here, but it's almost like he learned a new way of getting what he wanted. And it probably wasn't the wisest thing to do. Law is not justice. Rules that aren't fair. Choices, yeah. See, I got it right from the beginning here. This is choices. This is unhealthy choices, making unhealthy choices. And this is something about something not being fair. It's like, how come you can get away with that and I can't? So like I said here, this is hanging around with people who you really should have questioned their motives more. So I don't know if there's others that got him involved in stuff that he knew he shouldn't have been involved in, or knew he shouldn't have had been doing, but he did it anyway, because he made a lot of unwise choices. And I feel this was due to the company that he was keeping. And I feel like you would have seen some sudden changes in maybe his behavior, or things changing quickly. So like, this is just a hypothetical, like he was always one to save money, but then all of a sudden he's just spending like he's a millionaire. Unhealthy choices being made, and I've got it here with the choices here too. Unhealthy choices being made. And I feel like there was a lot of this going on because he felt like he was held back before from being able to do what he wanted to do. So now he's just going to do what he wants to do. Even if he knows what he's doing is wrong or it's not the wisest choice, he's going to do it anyway. And I almost feel like the company that he kept really pushed this on him. Screw that. Do it. If you want to do it, do it. And I think that these could be newer people that he met. And these people didn't have the best integrity, didn't have the best morals and values. And it's like they got away with stuff, but he didn't. So something happened there. Something happened there. So he's letting you know that even though he did certain things, he doesn't want you to judge him by that, because it's almost like peer pressure. And because they got away with it, he thought he could get away with certain things, but he didn't. And you got to really question those people's motives. Okay, let's see. Billy, do you have a message? Billy, do you have a message, please? Brenda's brother, Billy, do you have a message, please, for Brenda? This is almost like telling me he got drawn into things that he knew he shouldn't have got drawn into, but he did anyway. I don't know if it was because he needed to earn a quick buck or something. I don't know. Or he just wanted to try to see if he could. I don't know. I see all your thoughts. He's almost apologizing to you for something. It could be with this here, because I think it really led him down a wrong road that he's not proud of. There's something he's saying he did he's not proud of. And he knows that you're disappointed in him, and he's asking for forgiveness. When he sees all your thoughts, he sees all your thoughts. He wants forgiveness. He's asking you for forgiveness. So that's not up for me to know, but there's something that he is still seeing with you that you may not have forgiven him for, or something along those lines. But he's asking for forgiveness for it. He still sees you thinking back on certain things, and he wants forgiveness. That's what I'm getting from that. Wow. So that was for Brenda. Trudy. Hello, Trudy. Long time no see. Trudy DeGeer. I would like a mini read with my sister Anne. Let's see what Anne has to tell you. Jennifer says, my mom said you did an excellent job. Well, thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, Mom Brenda. I need a sip. Okay, let's see. Trudy. Oops. Oops, there's a whole pile of them there. Okay, let's see. One fell. I will grab it. It didn't go all the way down on the floor. Thank God. For unsure. What's this? Strength. This is personal power. This is building up some personal power, personal strength. This is also talking to me about something that needs forgiving. And realizing that you're stronger than what you think you are. Okay, because I've got the 4 of Cups and it was sideways. So this tells me that it's not a yes, it's not a no, it's not a upside right, it's like in the middle of everything here. Now, 4s talk about stability. So we got strength and we got stability here. Cups are about relationships. So I feel like somebody's on the fence about a relationship. I feel you can see the one in the back. You see the cups in front. This is having choices to make. This is regarding your emotions or relationships. There's choices that need to happen. But somebody comes in and offers a different choice. So I think that is what could have put you on the fence type thing. This is also, the 4 can also be some opportunities that are going to be presented to you. But I feel like almost like somebody's coming in to distract you and give you another opportunity or a different choice that you need to make for other reasons. Let's see what this is about. It's almost like there could even be like a disconnect in a relationship here. Could be somebody said or done something, because with the strength, this is like having the strength to forgive when you really don't feel the person deserves forgiveness, or you don't want to forgive, but you know for things to get better and move forward, you have to forgive, but you're at a standstill, I feel. Okay, let's see what this is about. Belonging to your own dream, creating your own life. Yeah. Belonging to your own dream. So this is about you. There's a relationship here that I feel something has happened and somebody did something that maybe they shouldn't have, and they want forgiveness, but I don't know if you're ready to forgive them. And I thought that this was another choice that was being offered to you, but I feel like now with this coming out, it's almost like they've done something else now. Before you could even forgive them for the first thing, they've done something else that's set you back. And you're really contemplating the choices that wanted to come out, really contemplating choices that you have or decisions that you have to make. All in the golden afternoon. This is about understanding things from a different perspective. And we got you are rare and free. Oh. This is also with the Four of Cups, missing an opportunity or missing a point. This is also telling you need to wake up to certain things. So I do feel like there's somebody here that has done something, and this is a personal relationship, and I feel like your emotions didn't even have a chance to come to a conclusion with your emotions before something else was added to it. So now you're at a position where, do I go forward or do I walk away? This is belonging to your own world. It's like this is what you're going to allow or let into your world. All in the golden afternoon tells me about it's all going to depend on how you see things. And you are rare and free. There's not many like you. Yeah, crossroad, multiple choices. This is telling me that you got multiple choices and multiple things that you need to deal with. And I feel like you can't get past one thing before something else happens. And it's almost like somebody here, whoever this is that is asking for your forgiveness and then but continues to do things that slow down that progress that you may be making with this person because they do something else and they add something else to the mix. That's why you're at this crossroads, and that's why the crossroads come out here. This is also children, maybe children involved. Birds. Birds are telling me about anxiety, about small problems becoming bigger ones. And I think that there was something, or there is still something here that maybe was something that could have been forgiven if other things hadn't happened afterwards. And I feel now that you're at this crossroad, it's hard for you to decide what to do. I don't think you're going to be able to forgive because things keep happening even after that. So now it's basically the crossroads that you're at. I don't know if there's children involved in a relationship, but I feel almost like I know what I deserve, but can I get that right now? Am I going to be okay with just walking away from this and creating your own life? I think that's the crossroads you're at. I feel like it's causing a lot of anxiety for you too. There's a lot of chatter going on also. Let's see. What's the best possible outcome in this situation if Trudy does nothing? If she forgives, what's the best possible outcome? That wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Oh. Let's see. Oh boy. So if you do nothing and you just forgive this person, I've got death. And this doesn't mean somebody's going to die, whatever. It's like an end. It's like the emotions are gone. It's like things can't go back to what they were before. So it's going to become stagnant. And then I've got the magician in reverse. This is the person's still going to be manipulative because they're going to think that they got away with it. And then the page of cups, you're going to get more information. So things are still going to keep coming. The page of cups, the page is a messenger. So they're still in the cups. There's still going to be hurtful things that are done after this because they were allowed to get away with it the first time. It was forgiven. The death is like, it's a major arcana. So it's like new things are going to continue to happen. And then we got the magician. This is manipulation. They're just going to continue manipulating the situation. So I really think you really need to think about what you want to do in this situation. If you really want to forgive this person and continue on, I don't see things getting better or this person changing. So Sister Anne, do you have a message, please, for Trudy? Message for Trudy, please. Message for Trudy, please. There we go. Feel healthy and happy. She's letting you know she's okay. So whatever was ailing her in the physical world, she's no longer feeling that. And I'm getting that she's happy. She's telling me that she is content with the way things were handled, whatever that means. I'm not supposed to understand it. You are. So I don't know if after her death, there was something that you did that you thought she would want done. She's happy that you did that for her. So that is for you. Yeah, I'd be very careful with these decisions that you need to make, because I feel like there's just going to be things that are added and added and added and added and added. They get away with something once, they're going to continue doing it. This person's very manipulative too, so you got to be careful there. Okay, so that was Trudy. So does anybody else want a read? If not, we are going to wrap them up. You are very welcome, Trudy. You are very welcome. Be careful with people, especially when they've got a history of doing stuff like that. They're very manipulative. They will come off very charming and believable and stuff like that. Be very careful with those people, because they're the most dangerous, right? Mary Michael, I do. Just got home. Too late? No, it's not too late. Cards are still out, but I'm taking a little break. I'm having some of my coffee. I'm going to go and warm this up. So I'm going to mute myself for a minute, you guys. If you do want to read, please get it in. I'm going to go and warm up my coffee. I will be back in 2 seconds. All right. Hello, Mary Michael. Thank you, Midnight Baker. It wasn't me. I was at Willow's. Oh, I love that. I love that. Let me just turn the seating pad on. My back is hurting. Okay, so Chrissy, okay. And we got to Mary Michael. Good afternoon. Crazy morning, what can I say? It wouldn't be a morning unless it was crazy, right? Okay, let me just get these written down, you guys. Okay, so that's for Chrissy. Okay. Okay, who put it in first? Whoosh. Des you got yours in first. Do you want yours first, Des, or do you want Mary Michael's first? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mary Michael, for your loss. Des says me. Hang on, you guys. You can do Mary Michael. Okay, we'll do Mary Michael first. And then we'll do Chrissy. Is it for you, Des, or is it for Chrissy? Because I know Chrissy's going through some crap too with her old man. Because you said for Chrissy, and then you said me. So is it for Chrissy? Does she want to know what's going on with her old man? Okay. Okay, so we'll do Mary Michael first. And then we'll do Chrissy. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see. What is going on? What is coming up? What do you need to know? Oh boy, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody being very materialistic. Somebody wanting full control. This is also being practical. So even though we've got, let's just turn that over for a minute. Even though we've got the queen is somebody who's trying to like master something, make everything right. It has to do with pentacles, and pentacles are like finances and stability. So there's a queen here, which is an older woman who is, they're very practical with money, with finances, with stuff like that, that is trying to get some kind of stability or trying to figure out where things should go. But at times isn't very practical. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Look at that. Look at the tower in the back. What's on the bottom? All in the golden afternoon. Look at this in the back. Things like just setting on fire. This is the anger. This is the fighting. This is the battles. This is somebody like that's risen a white flag. I don't want to fight no more, but somebody's coming up there to take that down. They're trying to burn it. There's people playing with others' emotions here. On the top of this, as it's burning, it's like, you know, when you set something on fire and then walk away. Somebody causing some arguments, some fighting, and then just trying to walk away from the situation. And try to figure out how to deal with this now. Because I feel like there was maybe even some kind of, somebody was waving a white flag, like, okay, I've had enough. Let's just end this. But then somebody else coming in and blowing it all up again. And we got the queen sitting here going like, how do I figure this out? trying to keep the peace, but trying to be practical in the way that things are proceeding. I don't know. Let's get some more. Finding the lesson. This is somebody trying to walk away from a situation, and it's a male. Like, okay, I've had enough. Look at all these women here that are chit-chattering and spreading gossip, and this one's pissed off that this one's talking to this one, and this one is like, I've heard enough of your stuff. Stop talking to me. It's almost like it's just a continuous circle going around and around and around. But I see a male walking away. So I don't know who that male is that's walking away, but it's almost like, haven't you learned your lesson yet? So that could be why he's walking away from this, saying like, I'm not dealing with it anymore. Or threatening just to walk away from the whole thing altogether. Because somebody's not learning a lesson, or the lessons that they should have already learned. So it's like, you can't keep doing the same thing, expecting different results type thing. And these chatty catties over here, always like, as soon as something, like, it's almost like, here, okay, I give up. Let's just settle this. And then somebody comes in, boom, and blows it all up again. And it's like, you see her face. It's like, oh God, come on. That's this one. She's like at the end of her rope almost. Like, I've had enough. The bouquet. The bouquet. That's like flattery and just wanting happiness and pleasantness. Somebody coming in and being maybe charming even. Okay. Let's see. I've got a whole bunch here. Crossroads. Still so much hesitation because there's still so many choices, so many decisions to be made. The tree. This is somebody getting karma. The tree too also stands for something coming up again from the past. So somebody's going to throw the past in somebody's face again. The clouds. This is confusion, negativity, doubt, worry, and uncertainty. And just like I said here, before these even come out, like I said here, somebody wants a truce, but then somebody comes in and blows it all up again, and it's just a continuous circle. The birds. This is a small problem turning into a bigger problem. This is all also about chirping, like chatting, like chatter, like somebody causing some chatter to go on, like gossip. And it's just making things worse. Like, I don't see this problem getting better anytime soon. Every time somebody tries to wave a white flag, somebody else comes in and blows it all up and sets things on fire and gets everybody arguing again. And I see it here, and it's mostly women. Mostly women. But there's somebody that's always in your ear, and you're getting fed up with that. But also, when I see this guy leaving here, it's almost like, I just want joy and happiness. I'm tired of all this garbage that's going on. He just wants things to be peaceful, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. I think this male is getting fed up with it all. Doesn't want to deal with it, wants no part of it anymore. The crossroads is still having to make a decision. This is how much tolerance, is one supposed to have type thing. The tree is growth and happiness, but it's being overshadowed. The tree is overshadowing this crossroad. So the tree is overshadowing these choices and decisions and tolerance and hesitations and everything. It's overshadowing it, which is causing more problems. And somebody's going to bring up something from the past. So just when you thought certain things were maybe over and dealt with, somebody's going to bring it back up again. And that's where this is going to blow up again. The clouds. This is confusion. Somebody is trying to keep everything from being settled because they feel in the end they're going to be robbed, like ripped off. They're uncertain about their maybe position. So they're just going to keep causing this uncertainty and negativity and everything to keep this going until they know that the decisions that are going to be made are going to be in their favor. They're all about themselves. And this is people chit-chatting and spreading gossip. And what birds do, they chirp. And that came out here. It's not going to stop. You know what I mean? Wow. Let's get some. You wanted the black deck, right? Okay, let's go and see here. What's this? The runner. This is trying to escape the situation. So, like you said, it could be you with the white flag here. That is probably you trying to distance yourself from the situation. It's almost like I'm fearful of how things are going to turn out because nobody can agree. You can't even agree to disagree. Wedding rings. This is a union of some kind. This is two people hooking up. Now, it could signify a marriage in a lot of situations, but this is almost like two people coming together now and working together for a common cause. So, kamikaze, see that? So it's almost like I'm feeling like two people that didn't work together before are now going to team up for a common outcome because they're feeling like that's the only way that it's going to happen. Sunglasses. This is somebody gaslighting. This is somebody's perception of things is off, and this is gaslighting. And the photograph, looking at your photos missing and making new memories. Yeah, it's time to move on. Like, it's time to just get away from this because I really feel like it's going to start hurting other relationships that you have. There's going to be this constant back and forth. I don't see an end to it anytime soon. Like, even though some are maybe even coming into an agreement or giving up, there's others that are still there and just back and forth. It's a never ending. With the clouds coming in, somebody's in there causing all kinds of negativity and confusion and doubt and worry and uncertainty. Somebody's coming in and causing all that. And I believe it's somebody who feels like they're not getting what they should. So that is for you, Mary Michael. I don't see this ending anytime soon, but I do see somebody walking away walking away from the problems, just wanting happiness and can't get it with what's going on right now. Where's my coffee? I just heated this up, so. Let's see. Mary Michael says, it's interesting how my Discord family always keeps showing up. Yeah. I think you really need to distance yourself totally. Like, cut it. Right? It's not like I see somebody in there just constantly causing problems. So even when the white flag is waved, like, okay, can we come to an agreement? And people can come to an agreement, and there's always going to be that one that says, that's the clouds coming in. That's the one that's causing all the confusion and the doubt and the worry and this and that. And it's like, and it's for their own selfish needs. Okay, so that was you, Mary Michael. Chrissy. Okay, so I know Chrissy's going through some crap. Oh, hang on a second, guys. Okay, I got my one phone on mute and my other one not. Okay. Let's see. like I said, I know she's been going through some crap with her old man, so let's find out what's going on with him. Okay, let me just mute for a second, you guys. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on with them. There goes one. It didn't fall on the floor. Those I did. Okay, we're taking it. It flipped, so let's take it. And we got this one. So this one came out first, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Aces are about potential. This is an opportunity that is coming to him because we're asking about her old man, right? So he's got an opportunity that's coming. The aces are opportunity and potential. And then we got the King of Wands. Like we got wands, wands, wands. Kings are some kind of authority figure. This is keeping eyes on the big picture. This is also communicating and not being sensitive to criticism. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. I got a hair that keeps tickling my chin every time I turn my head. Okay, so what's this opportunity? What is this opportunity that he has coming for him? Because I am sure you want to know that. This one wanted to come out. What is this opportunity? What's he going to do with this opportunity? Okay, and then we're going to go into the Knight. Why is the Knight of Wands there? What's he keeping his eyes on? Because this is keeping his eyes on the big picture. Sorry for the coffee, guys. Oh boy. Okay, let's just put these over here for now. Okay, so this is an opportunity that he has coming his way. Oh my gosh, why am I coughing like that? So this is an opportunity. This is time to take action on this. All must have prizes. This is trying to please everyone. So he's a people pleaser. He is trying to do what he has to please everybody. So he is going to try and continue to try and please everybody. And who in the world are you? Look at this. This is like things blowing up. Wow. Okay, so with the King of Wands, this is taking a role, taking a leadership role, keeping your eyes on the big prize and some kind of communication. And look at this. Messages to the rabbit, going down a rabbit hole. No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. So it's almost like, see this, like dangling something in front of somebody's face and then pulling it away, and then the goose is cooked, right? Follow your own good advice, knowing what's best for him. So he's going to go where it's best for him. And you can't go back to yesterday. This is going to be, whoops, why is my blue dot there? This is being in the present. Contentment almost. So this here is saying that, this is an opportunity that's going to come his way. It's going to blow up. See this here? Things are going to blow up. Almost like, see this, all must have prizes. Everybody wants the prize, but only one is going to get it. And things are going to blow up here. I think something is going to be offered to him that he maybe even wants, but it's going to blow up. Like, this is the home front, right? It's going to blow up the home front. So is he going to do it? I don't think so. He's just going to try and keep everybody pleased. Okay, and then we got the king here. The king is about somebody in the position of authority. He's the one that's going to make this decision, nobody else. This is going down a rabbit hole and not being, I don't know, I think maybe even doing the thing that's less fearful. But I see him still dangling things in other people's faces. You see, you got the angry birds here watching on, and something's got to give here. Follow your own good advice. So it's almost like he knows what's best for him, and that's what he's going to follow, whatever that is going to be. Whatever he feels is going to be the best outcome for him is what he's going to do. You can't go back to yesterday. Being in the present, this tells me that where he is now is where he's going to stay. Regardless of opportunities that may blow up the home front, he's going to stay where he is. Okay, what's this? Let's see if we can't get some more information. Twin flames. This is trying to get things into balance. This is trying to balance things. Abundance, keeping a positive mindset. This is keeping a positive mindset. The butterfly. This is healing the inner child. The nesting place, healing the inner child, the butterfly. It's about relationships too. And the mask, not showing true feelings. Yep. The mask is not showing true feelings. This is hiding stuff. This is pretending. This is gaslighting. Hiding the truth. Let's go here. Is he going to take the new opportunities? I want to know that. Is he going to take the new opportunity that's offered to him? Five of Wands, conflict. He's got a lot of conflict with it. Adversity, the fives are adversity. King of Clubs, yeah. The king, again, taking authority. There's the king with the cups, with his emotions and his relationships. But this is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is telling me that there's a lot of conflict going on within him regarding this opportunity. Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be a domino effect here. The eights are a letter. Wands again. Creation, taking action on a letter. Yeah, I don't think he's changing anything. I don't think his, number one, his ego isn't going to let him do it. And I feel like there would be too much conflict with taking a new opportunity. And the mask is about to fall off. This is not showing your true self. This is like hiding behind a mask. Like you see that in my Ancestor deck. Gaslighting, pretending, hiding true feelings. So to me, I wouldn't worry about it because I don't think he's going to take this new opportunity that's going to be presented to him. If you know what I mean. Hopefully you get what I'm saying there. He's not going to take the new opportunity. So, Chrissy, that was for you. Okay. So are we wrapping it up? Anybody else before I start putting the cards away? I'll give it a minute to see if anybody else wants to get in on a read before I pack up the cards. Oh, there's so much I want to say and do. Me again, more info. Oh, you better get it in quick. Oh, my tree. Rose quartz, my rose quartz tree. I don't know why this doesn't like standing up. It always falls over. There we go. Oh my gosh, I just looked over and seen Mummy. A picture of Mummy on my phone. It's leaning on my phone. Okay. More info. Black deck. More info. Mama's right there. I just happened to look over at my phone and Mummy was on my, like I have my phone on this stand here. And Mummy was right here on my phone like this. She was over there the whole time. So she was watching me the whole time. But I will put her right here where you can see her too. More info. Sister, message me. More info on what? Message me. And tell Chrissy to message me too. I want to know what she thinks of her read. Hello, Mama Sir. Oh, the Valentine's Day draw. The basket is still there. I will show it again. So any mini reads are not included. So the $20 for the mini reads are not included. So if you do want an entry into the draw for the Valentine's Day basket, it's a $10 super chat. Oh, and here is the basket. I don't want to tip it back too far because things are going to start falling out. So there's a cup with some chocolates. There's an oracle deck. There's necklaces, a wish necklace for your wishes. This is the wish bracelets. You put them on, close your eyes and make a wish. Put this bracelet on your wrist. Then when the bracelet breaks in two, then your wish make them true. So those are fun. We got some healing crystals here in a little, I like this tiny little thing. Because you can take the, I don't want to open it again because I already broke part of the cork off. But you can take the cork off and put your own in here. But this is sandstone that's in there. You got the third eye bracelet. This is all warding off evil and protection. You got the chakra bracelet. You got the chakra keychain. The gold and silver tone cross. You got some roses that are made of chocolate. You got another thing here, like the Yves Rocher chocolates for Valentine's Day. And like I said, I've got to throw some more stuff in here. It's going to have cellophane on it, and I'm going to tie it in a bow. And this big bow here is going to go on it. So that's how you guys are going to receive it, whoever wins it. And we will have that draw on Valentine's Day. So anyone who gives a $10 or more donation gets an entry. Each $10 gets you an entry. So you can enter more than once if you want. You need your sweet voice today. Aw, thank you, Mama Sir. But yes, the Valentine's Day draw is going to be done on Valentine's Day. Okay. It's getting dark here. We got another storm on its way in. Okay, Des. We're going to see what Mama wants you to know. Des says, I hope it's me that wins it. Okay, Mama, what do you want Des to know about what's going on in her life? What do you want her to know? What are you seeing that we're not? Or just what are you seeing overall? Somebody just did a backflip there. Seven of Pentacles. This is a need for patience. The Seven of Pentacles. In the upright, okay, yours came out upside down. In the upright, that this would be a good card, but in the reverse, it's not. It's like the things that you worry about are good for good cause, because in the upright, it means unnecessary worry. In the reverse, it means the opposite, which means there's things going on that you should be concerned about. It's almost like you need patience for certain stuff that's in the upright. So it's like patience is quickly wearing off. So somebody's patience is going to wear off. Let's see. This is also like getting a good outcome on investments if it's in the upright. So this is like things that you're investing in are not going to have a good outcome because yours is in the reverse. And sevens are about perspectives, gaining perspective. So that's good right now because with the Pentacles, it talks about finances and stability. Things are going to be becoming very unstable here. Okay, law is not justice. Rules that aren't fair. So some kind of legal issue is going to come up that is going to interfere with maybe things that you had planned. This one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. Choices. Somebody's choices are going to be blocked and restrained. There's a restraint on somebody's choices. Okay. Let's see. Forget who you are. Forgetting who you are, like this is like letting go of memories. And we're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. So somebody's coming in that's going to be pissed off. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I'm going to ask individually because I see like an investment that you've made is not going to pay off right here. This is also telling me that there's a reason to worry. So let's see. We're going to go with laws, not justice. This is things that aren't unfair. These are things that are unfair. The mountain. This is a block, obstacles, delays. So there's going to be mountains that are not going to be climbed because the mountains tell me about a block somewhere. Something is going to be blocked. So here, rules that aren't fair. There's a block that's coming in with this. So it's going to be blocked. Let's go with the choices. This is being restrained. This is something coming in and keeping things from happening. What's that all about? Two cards. A bear. Ooh, you see how this one is protecting, the bear is protecting the child? So with the bear, this is telling me that somebody's going to be restrained from choices to protect somebody or something else. And this is also protecting somebody who doesn't have the courage to do something. And then we got the crossroads also. Somebody having multiple choices to make. And there's going to be a hesitation. And it's all going to be the bear protection. So I do believe that there's going to be choices made that aren't going to be fair. And the reasoning is going to be for protection. Forget who you are. This is, there's three that came out there. Conditioning. This is like forgetting things, forgetting something. The whip, conflict, debate. They got to forget about something because it's going to cause too much conflict, debate, pain, and it's too much work. The lily. This is, see the willy there, the willy, the lily. Things have to be forgotten because of the conflict, the debate, and it's just the age. Too old for this. And keeping the peace. The lily is a peace lily, right? Well, at least here in Canada, the lily is a peace lily. It's going to break the peace. And fish. This is about finances, wealth. So that's why it's going to be forgotten over finances, over conflict and debate, over being maybe too old to start something like this, and to keep the peace. It's going to be walked away from. Where's my cards? Here they are. We're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. Somebody getting very pissed off also, as you can see here. Somebody getting very pissed off. The man. Pissed off at the man. Man, husband. Somebody's getting pissed off at the man or the husband. What do we got? We got the clover. This is about taking too many chances. And the book. A lot of secrets. This is mystery. This is about keeping secrets. So I believe whatever was going on, it's going to be kept a secret. This man is going to keep the secret. And he's not about to gamble. It's not about to gamble. The four-leaf clover is supposed to be about luck, but it's also about gambling. I don't think he's going to gamble. I mean, this is up to you to interpret the way you do. I'm just telling you what I see. The dragonfly. Come on. Finding out. Things coming to light. Finding out. Things coming to light. Could be some heartbreak. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I still love you, but I've got the dragonfly. What's that? An unconditional love. There's an unconditional love that's there also. So this is what he could be trying to protect. Now give me one more. What's the outcome of what is going on right now? That's what I should have asked with that deck. Okay, let's get one more. Before we get that, I want to know what the outcome of all this is going to be for you. Just wants to come out, so I'm going to pull it. See what's on the bottom. The King of Swords is on the bottom. The King is an authority. High Priestess. Oh boy. So we got the High Priestess in reverse, which is a betrayal. So I said, what's the end result for this for you? And it's a betrayal. And then on the bottom of the deck, there was a King of Swords from somebody in a position, head over heart. The King of Swords. Swords are logic and reasoning. And this is head over heart and thinking logical. See that? Head over heart. So he's going to listen to his head over his heart. And there's going to be a betrayal. Okay, so let me pull one on the betrayal. Oh my gosh. I just seen one turned over, I think. Let me just check, you guys. Yep, separation. That was turned over in the deck, so I don't know if it was part of this shuffle or the last one. Okay, give me a card on the betrayal, please. See, there's another one that was already flipped over. I think I might have put them back in the deck upside down because I didn't just flip in this shuffle. So give me something on the betrayal, please. On the High Priestess. Self-indulgent, focusing on oneself, one's self-worth, time to heal, shadow work. Yeah, so they're going to start working on themselves. It's not looking good. But I mean, I could be wrong. I'm just going to say that. Even though I don't think I am. Like everything is connecting. Somebody's about to say face. And it's going to be head over heart. That said it all to me, especially with everything that came out here. And there's going to be a protection issue that comes up again. Protecting, look at the little boy. I can only give you what I'm getting, and that's what I got. When push comes to shove, you're going to see where things land. I think I already know, but... Hey, Miss Missy. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to ask, does anybody else want a read? Because Johnny Lee. There we go. That's Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee. Is that for you, K-Mitch? Did you want a read with that, or what was that for? Thanks for being you. Okay, Johnny, for K-Mitch. Now, did you want to read, or was that for entries into the basket? You gotta be specific. K-Mitch. Black cards, okay. Black deck. Okay, let me get this written down, you guys. Oops. If anybody else wants to read, you got to get it in now, because I'm going to be, hi, Misty. Because I'm going to be wrapping up after this one. Okay, I gotcha. So for K-Mitch, and K-Mitch wants the black deck also. Willow, did you see my question asking about the possibility of my friend coming through? I did not see that. I did not see that. Miss Missy. Let me just get you written down here, Miss Missy. And you want the black deck too? Okay, anybody else, if you do want it, please get it in now, because once I start doing reads, these two reads for K-Mitch and Missy, I won't be doing any more. For my friend, not from, I don't get what you're saying here. Well, I asked it too soon for my friend who passed on January 21st to come through. I don't even remember what came out in your read, Mary Michael. And only you would know that, if that is something that would be from your friend or not. I didn't specifically ask, but I know I don't think you will get a lot unless specifically asked, because your friend just passed away and it takes some time. It takes some time to adjust. Like, it's a big shock. You know what I mean? It's not an easy transition for some. And it does take time. And the last thing they want is to be bothered with, things that are out of their control right now. It takes time for them to get settled. You know what I mean? For their spirit and everything to get settled. I usually don't like doing reads on somebody who has just passed away. I just feel like I'm invading their moment. You know what I mean? If she could come through now. I would wait a bit, Mary Michael. Give her time to transition. It's too soon. I know there's a lot of people out there that go, oh yeah, I could talk to them right away. They're full of crap. They're full of crap. They're in a transition right now. So let them do their transition, and then, give them a little bit of time. I think this is way too soon. It's only been 7 days. I would give it at least another week. Okay, so nobody else? You're very welcome, K-Mitch. And that's just me personally, Mary Michael. I don't believe that, if when they pass away, it takes time. It takes time. Then it takes some time to garner some energy to be able to communicate, even if and do they even want to? You know what I mean? You got to give them that time to adjust. That's okay, Mary Michael. I'm going to be doing an updated read tomorrow on the Chiefs, and I'm going to be going over the new information that came out. I'll be doing that tomorrow live. And Michael says, I don't want to rush her. She always had so many plates. Yeah. And even with somebody who had no worries in the world, you know what I mean? That was at peace, and it was a peaceful death, and, prepared and all. They still need time. And that's why when I see these people come out and do reads on, especially celebrities, and then they're like 3 hours after we get news that a celebrity died, somebody's on there doing a read about them. Number one, it's very disrespectful. Number two, there is no way that a celebrity is going to want to talk to you before they connect with their own family, and it takes some time. So when you see reads like that, call BS, because that's what it is. They need time. They need time to adjust, and then they choose who they want to connect with and who they don't. And the last person that any celebrity is going to want to contact when they do have the energy to do that is somebody like myself. They are going to want to contact family first. You know what I mean? People who were important in their life, who they loved, who they cherished. Right? So anybody that says that they can contact a celebrity as soon as they pass, or within hours, or even a day of them passing, is full of crap. And that's how you separate the real from the fake. I wouldn't even attempt it. And I don't think my ancestors would give me the information, even if they could get it, which I don't think they could. It would be disrespectful. And I'm not about disrespecting the other side, because the other side is very powerful. Very. What time is the Chief things? Hoping I won't miss it. I'm hoping to go probably at around 11 Eastern, 11 a.m. Eastern, maybe a bit later, maybe noon Eastern. But I've got my notepad still open here. And right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 links where it's all new information and conflicting information and new people coming forward and new names being put out there. So it's like, I just want to get all my scruples together and put it in order. So that'll take me a bit of time. And then I will go live with it. Then once the live is done, I will do the read. Because now I've got tons more information. So now I'm going to be really able to decipher the cards and know what they mean and know what my ancestors are trying to show me, right? We are, as soon as I am done these last 2 reads. That's okay, Mary Michael. It will be here for you. And then I will only do the read, the updated read on them after I'm done the live. So then it won't be posted until Tuesday. It takes sometimes it's done within a couple of hours that YouTube finishes processing it. But most of the time it's 12 to 16 hours it takes for them to process a video. So whenever it's processed, then it'll be up. So I'm saying Tuesday, probably Tuesday morning. The actual read will be up, but tomorrow at around between 11 and 12, I will be going live with the new information. And I just got another email where something else has just come out. And I don't know if others know about it yet. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow, going live with the new information and going over it. And then I will do the read, which will then be available Tuesday morning. And if you're a member, you will see it first, an hour before anybody else. So that's one of the benefits of being a member of the channel. It's free to subscribe. If memberships start at $4.99, if you are a member, you get everything earlier than everybody else. Here's my one just in case. Okay, so let's get going because it's starting to get dark here. We've got another storm rolling in. Who are we at? Oh, God, I forgot to scratch. Okay, we did Des. So, K-Mitch is up next, right? Okay, we got K-Mitch and then Missy. Okay, K-Mitch. And K-Mitch wants the black deck also. Let's see what's going on for you. That is way too many. That's about 8 cards. Hey, Crime Time with Jess. And we got Crime Time. If any of my answers want to send me a message, I'd like to hear. Rain. Just let me get Crime Time with Jess written down, please. So I don't forget. Okay, K-Mitch. We've got the 6 of Swords. Okay, 6 of Swords this is an end of challenging times. Okay, so challenging times are coming to an end. Things are going to start looking up. So whatever problems have been going on for you, things are about to change. And it's going to be a welcome relief for you. It's also going to be getting back to a peaceful place, right? This is also healing. This is also a healing card too, telling me that if there's any medical issues that are going on, they're coming into a healing time. Message for a rabbit. Let's see what else. The message is for a rabbit. So it's like, before like going down a rabbit hole and, not knowing what is going to come of that, whatever, you're going to have answers. So that is also answers coming. So if you've been waiting for answers on something, those answers are also coming. But end of challenging times, absolutely. Finding the answers. This is believing. This is like believing in oneself. And even though things look unobtainable sometimes, the answers are just around the bend. I feel like things have been going up and down in your life lately. I think things are going to start evening out because I've got the 6 of Swords. The 6 is growth, right? So you're going to move past those things. A moment's regret. This is fearing that you've made a mistake almost. So I feel like that ship has already sailed. The mistakes were made. Those mistakes could have put you into trying times, but those same mistakes are going to get you out of the trying times. So I do feel like, even though you're fearful of mistakes that were made, that it's not going to help you in the future, it is, because it's going to be a lesson learned also. as to what to not do again. But I do see the troubling times and health issues improving. So if there's any health issues, they are going to be improving also. And you're going to get some kind of information that you've been waiting on is finally going to come also. You could also be going on some kind of journey, the fox. So this is the fox finding things out. The fox can stand for a lot of things. The fox can be somebody who's very sly. And I feel like that's coming with the information. So if somebody was trying to hide information from you, it's finally going to be coming out. Or even just trying to hide something from you, it's going to come out. Somebody who's maybe been deceitful. The truth is going to come out about that. So that's why this message is here. Even though they've tried to maybe even hide it, I feel like the truth is finally going to be told. There's a message that's coming out for you. Okay, so with belief and a moment's regret, let's see what that's all about. Let's see what they're about. The clover, luck, gambling, hope, and happiness, taking a chance. And the stork, this is a change. This is a new beginning. This is transition. This is something new. So I do feel that even though you may have made some mistakes, I do feel like your luck is about to change. This is going to correct itself. So the mistake is going to be basically a lesson learned, but it's not going to be something that holds you back from going forward. The lesson is going to be learned, and that's where the luck is going to come in. I feel like sometimes you got to take chances that you're not comfortable with, and you may feel like you've made the wrong decision, but it's going to bring you to the point where you're meant to be. And that is here. This is going forward. I do feel that it's going to bring you to, even though it may have hurt during this, it's going to finally bring you to a peaceful place. The stork is change and movement, something new. So new things are coming for you. There's a transformation that also tells me that here. So better days ahead, my dear. What's this? Let's get some more. Let's get some more here. You got 3. The engagement ring. This is a partnership, and somebody's going to recommit to something. So if you were worried about somebody maybe dipping out or not sticking the course with you, this is a recommitment. This is a date. This is going back out there and setting a plan. So now you can make future plans. That's why I seen travel here. There's some kind of plans now that can be made once this is all taken care of and it's in the past and you're going forward. I feel like there is a date that's going to be set for something important with you. And this is addiction. You got to show some kind of restraint. So if there's something that you used to do in the past that got you nowhere, you got to show restraint on that. Even though times are getting a little bit better, and it can be, how can you say it? You can maybe want to take a chance on doing that. Don't do it. Show some restraint. That's restraining also. Show some restraint because you are going to get to where you're meant to be. And I see everything improving here. And there's going to be some truth coming out with this rabbit hole. It can't be hidden anymore. And I would trust your intuition when really wondering about if what somebody's saying is true or not. Trust your intuition. But the truth is going to come out. No matter how sly somebody is or is trying to be, the truth always comes out. And I do see the truth coming out. So that was for you, K. Mitch. Miss Missy. Oh, thank you, Missy. Crime Time with Jess. Hi, Willow. You were absolutely spot on a few weeks ago when you said someone would break an agreement. They did, but I am okay. And you said he speaks to you through music, and I knew exactly who it is. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you. We'll see what we have for you today, Jess. If you guys haven't subbed up to Crime Time with Jess, go on over there and hit that subscribe button and notification bell on her channel too. She's got a lot of great stuff over there. And she's an awesome person. She's very awesome. Okay, Miss Missy. Let's see what's going on. What's coming up for you this week? Oh my gosh. There's 4. The Star. This is having faith with the Star. This is dreams coming true. We've also got the Page of Pentacles. Some information coming regarding money. The Moon. Uh-oh. Some deceptions, lies with the Moon. You got to be careful with that. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Enjoying the fruits of your labors. I feel like there's a lot of connection here. So we got the Star. This is having faith and positive changes that are going to be bringing an end to challenging times. That's what the Star is. The Page of Pentacles. This is bringing some information. The pages are messengers. There could be something new to do with money that somebody's going to bring you some information about, but be careful because this could be lies and deceit. And I've got the 9 of Pentacles here also. It's like your hard work paying off. Somebody wants to mess with your income. Or somebody, because I got the Moon, which is some lies and deceits, false friends. Let's just see. The Page of Pentacles is bringing messages, maybe even about something better or a promotion or a change in career. Somebody could be trying to convince you to do something with that, and don't do it because it's not going to be good because the Moon's with it. Okay, let's see. With the Star and the 9 of Pentacles. Star with the 9 of Pentacles. We got who in the world are you? Getting to know your new surroundings. This is like somebody's trying to cause some problems again here. Why? I'm getting this older woman. Even though it's the 9 of Pentacles. Or there's somebody who's jealous of the success. And coming in to cause a disruption. Oh, no. No. Okay. This could be the same person why this came out, is somebody coming in and trying to mess with this. Let's see. Why is the Moon there with the Page of Pentacles? Oh my gosh, somebody's trying to poison the waters. Okay. I see this. Do not drink the poison. And this is with this. So what I'm getting here is finally having faith in the future, things finally going your way. A big change that's brought more blessings. It's like getting rid of the old and bringing in the new. This is finally end of challenging times. The 9 of Pentacles is telling me this is like, I'm finally enjoying this. Like, no more worries, no more stress, enjoying the solitude. and being successful. But then we got somebody coming in here. We got somebody coming in. This is a false friend. This is lies and deception. Coming in as if that they're trying to be friendly or be on your side for something or try to help you. That's why they got these wings on. Somebody trying to mess. The page brings messages about money. Somebody is pretending to be your friend, but is going to mess or try to mess with your finances or with your financial stability. And they're doing it cheerfully, like with a smile on their face. When I seen this, it was like, uh-oh. It's like, finally, the white flag, end of challenging times, done with this, calling a truce. But somebody's coming in to blow this up. Somebody's coming in again to cause problems. Don't drink the poison. This is somebody coming in to cause problems. You're going to have to be careful. Don't do things that you're going to regret. Even though this is going to make you angry, you got to really watch what you say and do. Don't do anything that it's almost like you did that in the past and look at what happened. Don't do that again. You're going to have to handle this a lot differently. Did you want the black? Oh my gosh, I need this. I need more. What is going on with this with Missy again? Jeez. Missy, what the heck? Give me some more info on this. What the hell is... Oh. Okay. Wait, I got one on my arm. The Knight of Swords in reversed. This is a missed opportunity. And this is like confused because it's sideways with the Seven of Cups. The Sevens is somebody else's perspective. Wishful thinking. Avoiding issues. You're going to be trying to avoid issues with a male. King of Swords. And this king is like, this is somebody who's totally focused on this issue with you. Why is there a male coming in here? This male is like focusing in on you. Like there's a woman over here too, but that's totally different from what's going on here. The Nine of Pentacles depicting this older woman is even somebody that may have helped you, but then there's somebody else over here and it's male. That's going to cause problems yet again. Seven of Cups. Somebody is going to bring their perspective to this male. What is that about? Were you offered any kind of promotion or something? Because I almost feel like with this, it's almost like you being either offered something or given something and it's pissed somebody off. An axe. This is a breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Somebody is coming in with an axe. Somebody's trying to break this up for some reason. Is this like a friend, maybe, that's trying to tell you you need to choose something different, but they're making up, I don't know. Making up real, because the axe is breaking something up. Is this a friend that's really not a friend? It's just smiling to your face, but really is conniving behind your back. Oh, that's too, no, fall. Sunglasses, yeah, somebody is gaslighting you. The perception of what they're doing is off. It's almost like somebody's doing something in the dark. But I don't know why this man is involved unless this female is going to the man or they're working in cahoots together. I don't know. This can even be over maybe jealous of what you've accomplished now, and they're not. I don't know. It's almost like they want to ruin it for you for some reason. Be careful here, because this person is acting like they're your friend, but they're not. This is false friends. And somebody's trying to ruin it for you. They're trying to ruin something here for you. And it could affect your money. I don't know what it is. I don't know the situation. I don't know, but somebody's pretending to be a friend of yours who isn't a friend. And they're trying to ruin this for you. And I don't know why. I don't know why a friend would do that. But that's what they're trying to do. Holy crap. Like, just when things start going good, it's like somebody has to come in and try and ruin it for you. That's what I'm seeing there. Unreal. I hate fake friends. Seriously. I really do hate fake friends. Okay, so next up, what do we got here? Crime Time with Jess is up next. Let's see what we've got for you, Crime Time with Jess. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got the Page of Wands. This is like finishing what you started. The page is also a messenger. So there's a messenger. There's a message there. Finishing what you start. Are you a procrastinator, Jess? Okay, so let's see what this is. Manage to be glad. Uh-oh. We got two here. We got manage to be glad. This is trying to be happy, even though there's conditions. See that these look like skunks to me. So even though there's some skunky stuff going on, like smelly, stinky stuff, like to me, that's usually like problems arising, problems that are going on in your life. This is just saying that you need to try and get past that, to push it to the side, or it's going to overwhelm you. And then this is following your own good advice. Following your own good advice. So I've got something coming in here that is telling me that you need to finish something that you started. So I don't know if you've put something on the back burner. What the hell is he doing there? There's like a dragon or something in the back. We've got a moon coming out also in the back here, part of a moon. So it's almost like there was something that was started that needs to finish. Again, here, manage to be glad. It looks like two skunks there. So it's like trying to be happy, even though all this shitty stuff is going on, and following your own good advice. I feel like with this, it's telling you the advice that you would give to somebody else in the situation that you're in, you need to follow that advice also. I want to see what this is about. Okay, managing to be glad. We're going to see what that's all about. And then we'll go on to see what following your own good advice, what's that about? Why did those two come out? Oh, we got the coffin. We've got something about loss and sadness. Hang on a sec. I got a cough, you guys. Okay, so this is an ending. This is a loss. And we've got manage to be glad. So whatever's going on, I feel like there's going to be a loss of some kind there. But you've got to try and keep your spirit up. Otherwise, it's going to engulf you. And there's a man involved here. So there's a man that is involved with trying to make something come to an end. You see the man in the coffin? This is a man trying to make something come to an end. So I don't know if this is somebody like trying to get you fired. I don't know if this is somebody that's trying to, I don't want to say it, like end something. But this, with the man and the coffin together, this is a man trying to make something come to an end. And I don't think he's being very fair about it, or I don't think it's being hidden either. I think you know what this guy's intentions are with this. Okay, follow your own good advice. Why is that one there? This is the dog. This is about loyalty and trustworthiness. And that came out with following your own good advice. So how can I say this hypothetically? Like, it's revolving around this man, okay? What advice would you give to a friend? It's telling you you got to follow your own advice that you would give. But I'm also feeling here with the dog that you don't trust your own advice sometimes, or you don't take your own advice sometimes, which could lead you astray. And I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, the first one that came out was the tree. This is karma, and this is something coming from the past. Let's see what we got here. We've got clouds. This is confusion, negativity. This is doubt and worry coming in. And then we got the stork. This is a change. This is a movement of some kind, a new movement. Okay. So I feel like the advice that you would have given somebody else with this problem, whatever this man is trying to put an end to, I feel like the advice that you would have given somebody else, had you have taken your own advice back then, things could have been nipped in the bud a bit, but I feel you didn't do that. And I don't know why I'm getting this, because the tree also talks about something coming back from the past and causing some problems. This is also the clouds. This is somebody that is causing a lot of negativity and confusion. It's also telling me that you're very uncertain about the future. And the stork is telling me there could be something new happening soon. Something new is going to start evolving with this. There's some kind of movement coming in, and it's going to be new. So whatever this man is doing, there's going to be something new that happens with it. It's going to go to the next step, whatever that is, whether it's, I don't know if it's a divorce or if it's trying to get you, I don't know. It has to do with man. Like, I don't know why he's so hell-bent on doing what he's doing, but I have a feeling here it's something that goes way back, because I got the tree, something from the past, and questioning maybe your loyalty. I don't know, but this is the chaser. This is a fear of abandonment, and this is somebody being codependent. So I don't know if this is you or this man, but somebody's feeling about fearful about being abandoned. This is mirroring each other, reflecting on our wounds. I feel like this guy felt that you did him wrong and abandoned him, maybe. Keys on a ring. This is many options. This is stringing somebody along. So I don't know if this is like a divorce thing or something like that, but it involves this man who feels like he's been strung along. Like you've wounded him somehow, and it's almost like he's coming back to hurt you now. And I'm getting with the chaser, this is like a codependent relationship of some kind, and fear of abandonment, like issues with that. So it's like, you said you'd follow this through and now you're not doing it. So now I'm coming after you. It's odd. Because I got the clouds coming in too. This guy's up to something. Like, I'd be cautious around him. I would never be alone with this guy. And if this is somebody you're in a relationship with, get the hell away from them. This is like a yin and yang almost. And sunglasses. This is stalking, gaslighting. Like, this is stalking, gaslighting, watching you. Like, this guy could even be stalking you. Like, I'd be very careful around this guy. Like, I'd make sure that the people that you know, love, and trust, make sure they're trustworthy and loyal. The dog, make sure they know about this, what's going on with this guy, because I feel like he could be dangerous. I don't like saying that, but I don't want you to put yourself in a position. Like, if he ever asks to meet with you by yourself, don't do it. And if you are like, if this is like a significant other, get the hell away from him. I don't trust him. Like, this isn't looking good. There's something going on here. And it's almost like he's not leaving it to karma. He's going to take it into his own hands. Like, I'd be careful, Jess, with this person. Don't ever be alone with him, please. I'm begging you. Like, he's out almost for like a revenge. Whoever he is. And if he's a partner, get the frig away from him. Okay, let me get messages up here. Hang on. Give me a second, you guys. Okay. Prime time with Jess. Yay. Mama, sir, take care. Room. Miss y'all, sweet Willow. Keep trying to do the Valentine's money. Stay safe. You too. Oh, I'm glad my voice comforts you. Having you here comforts me. I love it when you're here. Crime time. I can be, yes. I just signed up for college. I need to finish it for 20 years. Oh, wow. Just be careful, love. Yes. Hello, Kalina. Yes, be very careful, Jess, because that's what I seen was worrisome. Like, this guy is out for revenge against you for some reason. And I think there's things that even were from the past that, like, this guy holds a grudge. He doesn't let go. This person watches my every move. I thought it was my relationship, but it's not. This person watches my every move. Who? Is it a male? Because that male to me is dangerous. What I just read is dangerous. That's crime time with Jess. That's so scary. Yeah, it is. What I seen, and I have to tone it down because of YouTube. It's like he's not going to stop until he gets what he wants. And that could include, anyway, I can't, like I said, I'm limited to what I can say because of YouTube. And we just got a whole list of things that they will demonetize us for. And I voiced my concerns to others, but he has threatened to shoot his girlfriend. See? I told you. And that's what I mean. This guy is dangerous. Like, when he shows you who he is, believe him. Believe him. I can't say it here. Believe him. I voiced my concerns to other, but he's threatened. Yeah. Like, make sure people know where you are at all times. Do not ever be alone with this guy. Ever. Yes, absolutely. Like, you deserve the best, Jess. Like, we've spoken, and it's like, to me, and from what I know of Jess, she's got a heart of gold. Um, Trustworthy, like, if she told me, hey, Willow, blah, 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 I just heard this, like, blah, 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 I'm going to believe her. Like, she's never given me a reason not to trust her or believe her. And that's what I'm saying. If you guys want, like, you guys like it here because I speak facts. She does the same thing over there. Willow, the person you are talking about, I share a house with him and his girlfriend. He's violent towards her dogs, her, and now is threatening. Oh my God, Jess. Like, those threats, take them seriously. Like, I don't want to hear about this on the news. Like, call the fuzz, man. Get him locked up before he harms somebody. And see the dogs that came out? The dog came out. And if he's threatening this stuff, you need to call the fuzz. And you're living there, like, you need to get the frig out of there. Like, get him locked up before he does something that can't be undone. Seriously, from my heart. Like, get a restraining order against him, especially with the threats. Record the threats. Get him arrested. Get him the hell out of there and move. Because I'm telling you, what I just felt in that read, it's not good. And I don't want to see you become part of a statistic, if you know what I mean. Like I said, I've got to really watch what I say here. Like, yeah, it's, and it's only because it's Jess. If it would have been somebody else, I would have said, look, this has to go private. Like, I'm worried. If you have a restraining order against him, he can't come near that house. So that would keep him away from there until you can get out. If she doesn't want to get a restraining order, that's on her. Like, I wanted to do the funny cards. I can't even do them now because I'm shook. Something's going to happen. Something really bad is going to happen. Call animal control. That's a crime. Hurting a dog is against the law. Get him charged. Get him out of there. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I was going to do the funny cards, but I can't because I just can't right now. I can't. That's how shook I am from that read. And a read hasn't shook me like that in a long time. Honest to God, it has not shook me like that in a long time. Because I feel like I can help prevent something. And if she won't listen, that's what irks me. Like, it just, like, I feel helpless. Something bad is going to happen if you guys don't get away from this guy. And cruelty to animals leads to cruelty to humans in the worst way possible. It starts with harming animals, something you can control. Animals depend on you for everything. If you're cruel to an animal, that is the starting to doing something with people, and people that you can control, that you're bigger than, that you're stronger than. And that's why they pick on animals, because they're bigger and stronger than them. Yeah, it is, Mary Michael. I agree. No, I don't have any contact with Jess directly. Jess, you got to email me, hon. Above and Beyond Ancestor. Just Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. Give me some way to be in contact with you, because I'm going to pull some cards. Like, that's how shook I am right now in private. And I'm going to tell you what they say. But I need your email address so I can do it over email. Because I can't do it here. I'm restricted by YouTube rules. Kanishka, I'm sorry, hon. We just wrapped up. I'm just about to close down. We've been going since 11:30 this morning. Mom also says, yes, stay safe. But we are here, Kanishka, every Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Well, I want direct contact with her, Des. Don't ever be sorry, Jess. Please email me so I at least have your email so I can contact you. And there's my sister's number. If you do want to leave your number with her, you can text her at that number. But I need your email because I want to pull some cards and I want to be able to tell you what I pull. Well, it's sad because anyway, like I said, I'm limited to what I can say here. I don't want to get demonetized. And I'm telling you, what I've seen is not pretty. Yes, just please email me. Above and Beyond Ancestor. Des, put up my email, please. It's not Ancestor Readings. It's just Above and Beyond Ancestor at outlook.com. Thank you, sister. Yeah. You know how many famous last words that are of a lot of women that are now 6 feet under? That's denial. That's denial. Yes, Missy, you too, my love. I love you, fam. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up, you guys, because I'm just shook. And your daughter lives with you. Get the frig out of there. Just get the frig out of there. Please email me. My sister put my email in the comments there. Email me, please. Because I've got to wrap up. It's almost 3:30. I've got to eat or I won't be able to eat tonight because of my stomach issues. Oh. Do you have my sister's number written down, Jess? You too, Nana. I love you. Big hugs. Okay. Thank you, Jess. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Des, remove your number from chat, please. I'm going to wrap it up. I love you too, Nana. Because I've got to close out now, so please take it off now. Irene, you are very welcome, hun. Thank you for spending your Sunday with us. And thank you for allowing me to read for you. Well, you're extremely talented in your gifts, but at times pay a very heavy price. Yes, I do. And right now I'm shook. Like literally, I'm shaking. Like that's how shook I am. And I haven't got that shook over a read in a long time. Okay, so with that, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I got to calm myself down. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to say it like I always do. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.